过往潮汐将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，血脉更续，在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的龙心，磨砺今世做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱。
Damn it, I did it again. Hang on, give me a second. Give me a second.
撕裂心海之方，万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。 我必身披星光，在囹圄中愿见响。
Okay, now it shows up perfectly. Oh. That wasn't what I was worried about. It was more so. Oh. For whatever reason. No, I'm not going to even play guessing games with that one. I'm just genuinely not going to play guessing games with that one. I just... Yes, it is that. Al, it is. You know I had to add that to my roster. Ugh, but hello, welcome in. How be y'all? Hope you are doing well. Let's get 10 golden stars. Listen, if we're gonna start off with just not even saying, like, I ain't saying that you have to say hi when you come in here. Granted, it'd be nice, especially if you're a new chatter. You can be like, hey, how's it going? How's the stream? But if you come in here with like short, black, some other thing that could be leaning on the offensive side, guess what? I'm just gonna ban and not ask questions. I don't give a fuck. This is my space. You had plenty of time to read the fucking rules before you opened your mouth. Oh, I'm sorry, used your fucking fingers to type on the keyboard. So yeah, if we're gonna play those games, yeah, you can definitely see the void. I don't care. Goodbye, Just Jamie 48. Goodbye. I hope you touch grass. I hope you lick concrete. I hope you eat shit. Any case, I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be doing some charity artwork. Great way to start the day. I already had a shitty morning. We're not going to have a shitty content creation stream today. No siree. No sir. Nope. I know that seemed like the most innocent thing. Be like, please, why you snipe them? Because I'm not in the mood. You could have said any other word but that. Even if it is like, you know, something that you were trying to like direct towards my model or direct towards my IRL height or direct towards something that was on screen. I don't give a fuck. I'm not playing the games. I'm not. And just as a little bit of a precautionary and a heads up, I will be looking for mods come next month. So, and I'll keep my mods up to date about that because there's going to be a lot of changes in regards to modding and the professionalism behind it. So just be aware of that. just be aware of that. But I will provide those details, not next week, but the following week. So y'all will get some details about that, as well as like not only just my mods, but like the public as well, because I do need a great deal of mods to just kind of like hold down the fort for things like that, which I know that one's kind of like my call. That's more so just like, nah, I'm not entertaining that today, but for other things as well. But any case, be a human and not an ass. You be better in your next life, Jamie. Yep. There's a song about Jamie. There is a song about Jamie. It's actually a good song. I forget what song it is, but there is a song about Jamie. I'm getting packed up. Oh, listen, it's just one of those days. One of those days you catch me on a bad day where you want to try new chatter games, where if I just give you the slightest side eye, I may just decide, nah, your vibes are wrong. Goodbye. Goodbye, you gotta go. You gotta go, ho. I'm sorry. You can beat me up all you want, but I'm still stealing your chicken. But yeah, we're drawing this lovely, handsome guy right here. Trickster. Trickster. Trickster as a plush. Trickster as a plush. Yes, indeed. Yippee. Feel free, you be veggie. Oh, it's okay. I'll steal your vegetables. Don't forget, I used to be a plant eater. I mean, I still technically am, but like at the same time. I'll steal your veggies as well. But welcome on in. But yeah, I am gonna be doing some artwork today because I want to play catch up, and also I want to rig Blue's model. So I'm trying my best to play catch up on all the charity artwork that I owe for folks, as well as like the other subathon stuff. Artwork that I owe folks. So we'll see how this goes, because it's been a minute, and also hopefully my tablet, thank God, my tablet pen isn't acting up again, because yesterday, man, technology has been hating me. It has been hating my ass for a very long time, and I don't know why, because like I'm just trying to do artwork. And the other day, while I was just like minding my business and just drawing out some bases for like plushes, my tablet pen just wants to disconnect randomly and be like, oh, you don't want me to draw for you? Here, it's okay. I will just disconnect myself. I'm like, but you're plugged in, honey. How did you disconnect yourself? What's happening? I literally leave you on a charger for a reason. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, I forgot what Trickster had asked. Okay. Excellent. I got it. I got it now. I got it now. Ooh, child. I'm so glad it doesn't show that other screen. I would have showed too much. It's not safe for work stuff, but it is NDA stuff. I don't need y'all seeing that yet. Also, hi, Pyro. Welcome in, gamer. How be you? Try yoga. Don't try me, sir. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Words to live by. You got it, Lycoon. You got it. Manifest your aura somewhere else that's not here. Because you ain't welcomed here. And watch, they're probably going to be on socials or either to their closest friends be like, haha, I got banned because I said short in a streamer and they got mad. They got mad I called them short. I have no life. Oh, gosh. It's like, if it was like, see, if Echo was the one, to come in here and be like short, I'd be like, oh, okay, Echo's just literally being Echo. Like, I wouldn't take such great offense. But a random person who don't even fucking know me, you gonna come in here with any old word that could be taken out of context, either wrong or right. I don't care. We're not playing the guessing games today. We're not. You gonna call me short, Echo? Is this what you about to do? Is this what you about to do? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, that's why. I went too far over. Also, why do I have this in my playlist? I think I saw like the album and I was just like, oh, it's got like a mixture of like upbeat songs and not just lo-fi, but it seems like it's just lo-fi, so I'll correct that after stream. I don't feel like yanking it out, but I wanted something more upbeat because I'm out of work and I want to stay awake. Does the tablet pen need to take a trip with the printer? Child, the tablet may take a trip with the printer. Because the other thing is, like, granted, I know my Huion, because I do have a Huion tablet since my XP pen. It was just, it was hard to get it to work with Windows 11. It just kind of said, hey, you do realize I'm a tablet from, like, you know, the ancient 2014 days. You think I'll still work like 10 years later? No, bitch. No, you better upgrade. You better upgrade. You realize how outdated I am. You better upgrade. And so I decided to finally pull out my Huion, which isn't that much, you know, older than the XP pin one. So I'm just like, please don't die on me because I don't have monies to spare for a tablet. I'm trying to save monies for debut things and house related things. And you're eating up my funds. Like, I don't have money to basically invest in a tablet right now. I need it to just hold out a little bit longer while I get through, like, my art backlog. And then you can die on me. So, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. And plus, what makes things even more wild is, like, I spent at least, like, a year or so just to try and get, like, my Huion tablet to work. And it never did on like one of my older machines. And then when I finally like get a stream room and say, hey, let me try to plug this in. And I got it working on my laptop. That's the wild thing. I got it finally working on my laptop. And I think it was something as silly as like upgrading drivers and stuff like that. And then once I got it working on my laptop, I migrated over to the desktop and it worked seamlessly. And then it started having the weird zooming issues where every now and then it would just be like, and I'm not even touching the thing. So I was like, oh, what is this? So I had to disable the touch pin or touch buttons on the tablet. And then the other day while I was just like looking for references just to get like a base going of like what kind of plush positions I wanted to draw, it just stops working. It just stops working, and I have a feeling it's because I visited a site where I don't know how they do it, but I'm pretty sure, I guess it's just something that they can do in script, because I tried it several times. I tried opening a specific site several times, and I have a feeling they have a script running in the background that does something that prevents any sort of like connectivity to the tablet. And I'm just like, how do you get this? How do you do this? What are you doing? Why did you make my pen stop working? Like, make it make sense. Not you just getting it for the noises. Oh, please. Oh, if you need another tablet, you can have your XP pen. No, because I have an XP pen. If I get that XP pen and find out it doesn't work with this one, I'm just gonna flip over tables. I'm just kind of to the point where I'm just like, I will just buy whatever is modern and the latest and greatest and just go from there. But, because like, the thing is, with me and technology, also hi Pyro, and congrats on the 7 stream streak. I appreciate it. I have a short fuse when it comes to hardware. Like, don't get me wrong, coding and software development, like, I enjoy it. It's nice. And yes, I encounter my fair share of problems with it when it starts acting up on me. And eventually I'll find my way to a solution or solving the problem. But when it comes to hardware issues and them giving me a headache, I've realized I have a very short fuse. like extremely short fuse. Like if I came in here and one day my Elgato, knock on wood, just stopped working and there's no logical reason as to why it just stops working outside of it just being old, I'm gonna be like, what? What? And I'm gonna sit there and try and scratch my head and try to get it to work for like minutes to hours on end till it just drives me insane. And then the same thing with like what happened with my tablet the other day, where I spent several minutes troubleshooting it when I was just trying to chill and draw plushes. And then the worst one where it really drilled into my head that I have very little patience with hardware. Even though I managed to put together 2 PCs that are fully functional, this one that I'm streaming off of and the one that I previously streamed off of. Those I just gathered the parts and put them in, and yes, I had well, the first one actually ran really well. Like, I booted that shit up and didn't have any issues. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual dragon queen VTuber here on Twitch. And you came in at a lovely time where I'm ranting about how hardware issues give me more headaches than software issues. Like, give me software problems 24/7. I'll deal with it. Hardware issues, I'm gonna burn down a building. I'm gonna burn down a whole building. But welcome on in, and also those coming in from the raid, if you're tired, hungry, need to take care of some other things, please feel free to do so. Your mental and physical health comes first. But welcome on in. We're also doing plush art. Give me a second. We're doing plush art of Trickster. Only just because, like, back when I was raising funds for Gamers Outreach this summer, I had an incentive to where it's just like, if people donated enough money towards Gamers Outreach, I would draw plush art of them. So we're doing that today. We're starting that today because I now have time to draw just a little bit anyway this week. So we're doing that. 1B Echo 1B. And also, yes, I am doing a subathon. But welcome in. Y'all don't have to contribute unless you just want to. But for those of y'all who have, this is your first time seeing me do art, but also just don't know me as a creator, I do have a raid video I like to show to folks, so enjoy!
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. Hot top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how it did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, like just imagine things that happen. Set the ass laughing. You go there. Please gotta keep asking. Losers terribly active facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bed store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive.
I gotta say, I feel like Michael Jackson. Sorry, I love BRC. It's my favorite album. But also, yeah, welcome in. But yeah, hardware issues just is something about them. Oh, that's what I was saying. So yeah, it really drilled into my head the day that, like, I think it was my old PC. Yeah, it was. It wasn't this one. It was my old PC. When the operating system got so corrupt, and part of me is to blame because I think what ended up happening is like while I was booting up the machine, something was going on with my graphics card, and so I thought the machine fully booted up, and apparently it did not. It was like in mid-boot or either in the process of updating. I don't know. All I knew was like I was just seeing a black screen. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and then all of a sudden, oh, you have a corrupt operating system. You can't access Windows. You can't access your other stuff. You're just kind of DOA. And I'm like, oh. And I had to end up calling my friend to calm me down for starters. 2, because she's one of my besties, the homie, my homegirl, and also into tech, and also a whole developer as well. She came over and basically helped me troubleshoot that, just so I didn't have like a whole mental breakdown in a corner somewhere because my computer just kind of said, yeah, fuck you. So that took like, luckily it worked out because I did manage to get access to my hard drive. I just had to migrate it over to the spare hard drive that I had and make that the operating system, while the other one is just kind of like, it's dead. I think we actually ended up wiping it and just using that as the optional spare, because it still worked. It just had a corrupt operating system to where you no longer could access it. But yeah, that took like 13 hours of just like migrating over 900 gigs worth of data. Never fun. Never fun. If you've never had to like spend several hours migrating over shit to another hard drive because the hard drive that it was originally on just kind of said, yeah, I ain't making this shit easy for you to like upload to the cloud. Yeah, it's not fun. But yeah, that was the day where I was just like, yeah, I'm so glad I don't work in hardware. I could never. I'd lose my mind. When you got your first current motherboard, it was brand new and the firmware was still annoyingly buggy. So there was the frustration of that combined with the terror of flashing the firmware a few times. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Brass. Yeah, I wasn't aware of like the whole flashing firmware thing until this PC. This PC was the thing that kind of said, hey, you should probably flash me first. I'm like, oh, that's a thing. I see. This is new to me. All right, cool. That's what incremental backups are for, Blaze. See, here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. I understand that, but also, in the words of one of my professors when I took computer science classes, developers are lazy fuckers. We are all lazy. I don't care how you put it. Most of us are genuinely lazy. Like, you tell us, like, hey, you should probably back that up, or hey, you should probably do this. Hey, we're gonna procrastinate. We're gonna procrastinate to some degree. It's gonna happen. It may not be the case for every single developer, but it is a common, thing that is amongst the dev folks, where it's just like, yeah, my brain is tired. I need a nap. I can't do this too much. I can't. That's why Blaze occasionally keeps you locked in the basement for tech issues. No, if anything, I keep my homegirl there. No. Don't let her know I said that, please. Please. But no, I have like so many friends who have done so much tech shit and dealt with hardware issues more than me and more experienced than me. I'm not afraid to say that when it comes to this stuff, because like I even asked my homeboy, like, hey, is this like a good build for like this PC? And it's just like, yeah, but you could even go higher. I'm like, I'm not trying to create a super computer, dude. I'm just trying to get something that will literally allow me to stream and render shit, and this is what I came up with. If this is just good enough, I'm fine with just good enough. I don't need something to go over the moon and backwards. I'm fine without spending the extra funds with that. But that's only just because, like, he wants the latest and greatest of everything. He bougie. He a bougie hoe. He should back it up. Throws it back exactly like Hoon. Like, I'll throw it back. But backing it up is a whole other thing. That's as far as I will back up. But in any case, let me stop procrastinating and actually, like, draw some stuff. Put some stuff on paper. And also just make sure that this is still working. Because the way that my tablet was just kind of, like, all over the place. They're just letting me get away with sketching. Alright, I'm tired of the chill Zelda tunes. They gotta go. They gotta go. I can't with that. It's too much. I need something upbeat. I'm about to get rid of that album afterwards. I wish I could play like my regular playlist that I play whenever I'm drawing, but it's pretty much similar to Lovmura's, but I don't have like my audio separated, and I know how to do it. But again, what did I just say? One, I'm lazy, but two, I'm like, nah, I'll make that a debut problem. Because, like, I'm already planning on introducing other things to the stream that aren't already here. Which I'm just keeping in the locked attic up in my head. But I'd rather just wait till debut so that way I can spend as much time as I want setting up stuff and testing it out before I unleash it to the masses meaning y'all, and just living my life. So, but yeah, that's about me. All right, enough about me though. What about y'all? How's y'all's? I almost said Monday. It is not a Monday. How's y'all's Wednesday going? We're halfway through the week. Hopefully y'all are surviving. Hopefully y'all ain't dealing with the same sort of bullshit that I've had to deal with tech. And hopefully you are treating yourself well and giving yourself breaks in between. It's your Monday. Ugh. I'm sorry, Crow. I wish I could tell you, like, you know, it'd be easier if it wasn't your Monday, but my Monday is also like my Wednesday, but my Monday technically doesn't start till tomorrow, but it's like, this is like pre-Monday. It's pre-game and Monday for me. Because I know what to expect tomorrow, but like at the same time, most of the stuff that I've been dealing with is just like, it's hindering my productivity in a way that I really don't wish for my productivity to be hindered, but I'm just kind of having to bite the bullet and roll with the punches the best way that I can, because like I'm just over it all. I'm really just done. Like, I want things to not be this way if they can. Because, I don't know. And maybe I'm different, but I'm just like, when things don't work and there should be ample time for them to work, and I'm still having to kind of like be like, well, hopefully it'll work tomorrow, and it still doesn't work, it gets really annoying. You've been working on it, had plenty of interviews Monday and Tuesday, that and trying to pass the Net Plus, you're wiped. Ugh, I'm sorry, crew. This is the other thing. It's just like, I know I should probably invest in like taking certifications and other stuff, but I'm like, I really don't want to. Like, when I left school, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind researching and studying other things, but like when I left school, I left school. Like, I really don't want to have to endure the same sort of sort of studying and like test taking that I had to sort of like endure for like half my life now. Because I realized I'm not a really good test taker. I'm a terrible, terrible test taker. Not that I bomb interviews, because like interviews I feel like I do relatively well. Unless you start asking me like shit that I genuinely don't know. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, person. It's just more so like, well, I see you want me to know about this and learn about this and excel at this, but will this thing still be the case a few years down the road? And if not, then it's kind of like I'm learning this for no reason outside of just understanding, like, you know, like languages. Like if I wanted to study like French or you know, Spanish or German, I study those and it stays that way. That like that structure's not really going to change all that much. Like incrementally, like, you know, you may find a couple of differences, and that's with like any technology. It's just like it'll change just briefly, but like other stuff, I'm like, I don't really need this. I don't really need this. The only reason you'd ever see you doing that is if you wanted to be a hacker or stupid monkey with Cisco. I know eventually, if I do plan on pursuing the career of, I don't know, going into security, even though I know that's a stressful ass job, I just, I don't know. That's the only way that I'm just kind of can see myself like really investing some time into like earning certs. Cause like I want to be able to help other people, but like at the same time, like I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with this, and if I have to deal with this, then it's gonna be a bad time. Do 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 do. Ugh. No spoils, but for those of y'all who have never played Donkey Kong Bonanza, you should, if you appreciate this song. That's all I got to say. If you appreciate this song, you should definitely play it. Do 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 do. It's actually not that stressful. It depends on which path you go. It is when they're threatening your job. Like you make one mistake, yeah, you kind of get let go. Because I can only imagine, like, if you're, you know, into security, cybersecurity, that is. It's one of those where it's just like, you don't want to let folks in. It's like a cop job. Like, people don't really realize how much pressure cops are under. And I'm not, you know, advocating like, yes, go support the cops and stuff like that. But like, when you're dealing with like, not every day is going to be a bad day. But some days it's going to be, you know, you're going to have the bad players that come in and just basically wreck shit. And you're going to be like, why the fuck did I take this job? Like, why do I have to deal with this nonsense? And those are the days where if that becomes the majority, I'm not going to have a great time. And I'm going to be stressed a good majority of the time because of how much shit I'm having to deal with. Like, hackers, you could be a red hat hacker. Great. No, I get that. I get that. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's just more so like, and I get that as well, Crow. It's just like, you want to put those preventative measures in place. But it's still one of those where it's just like, if you don't think about it enough, where let's say you let this crack slip through. So like, for example, and I hate to use what you kind of went through as an example, but the day that you got hacked twice.
Impact skinning.
Not once, but twice.
You don't want to mess with me. I'm charging my impact.
What if
right
that
now.
happens again?
Soon, I'll be at my full power.
I'm just saying, and not saying that, like, you know, I haven't had my fair share of hackers or people get onto my account.
You know, like again.
That's kind of like an annoying and stressful matter to deal with, because especially if you're in the middle of something. Also, hi Astro, welcome in. It's like, dang, I thought I got rid of this shit. Now I'm having to fix this shit again after I just thought I dealt with it and I didn't have to deal with that problem anymore. So those are the things that I'm just kind of like, if I choose to go down the route of like protecting individuals, and like, you know, I commend folks like Jim Browning, and like Kit Boga, for the most part, they typically are very aware about like making sure their shit is locked down to where things like that has, you know, doesn't happen as frequently. But for me, I feel like it may happen frequent enough to the point where it's just like, I'm really gonna have to rack my brain to make sure that this does not happen again, especially depending on if I, you know, obviously work for a corporate job or like even worst case scenario, the government. I'm pretty sure they don't want slip-ups happening there. If I choose to go the government route, I'm gonna be very fucking stressed out. The thing about the situation was lack of knowledge you had to dig up. And that's what I'm saying. So it's there's always a knowledge base that you have to expand upon. Like, as a developer, I don't know everything. I'm not gonna ever claim that I know everything around the moon and sun about cybersecurity or like coding or anything of that nature. Oh my god.
Oh my god! What is that?
Also, hi Astral. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch, and we are drawing Trickster as a plush. As a little plush. Mainly this is an incentive for like those who donate to charity for Gamers Outreach. So, no, you're good, Astro. You're good. Sorry, I'm drawing too much into this. Yo, Astro. Oh no, Prinny! Prinny! Thank you for the 14-month sub. I appreciate it. How are you, Prinny? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. I'm so ill-prepared, and I'm tired, and I'm ranting about tech shit. Tech shit literally gets me rambling because I both love it, but I also hate a lot of portions of it. A lot. But welcome on in. Also, those coming for the raid, if you're tired, hungry, need to take care of some other things, please feel free to do so. Your mental and physical health comes first. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm saying it again. Please take care of yourself. I cannot stress that. You only get one body. Make sure you take care of it. Oof. You're gonna be late for work, gotta run. Yes, go. Go to work. Go to work. Go run. But also, I love you. Mwah. Take care, Brittany. And also those coming in from the raid, if you are lurking here, I do have a raid video that I like to show to folks, so enjoy.
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. Hot top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how we did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, not just imagine things that happen. Set the ass laughing. You go there, please gotta keep asking. Losers terribly active facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bed store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through now. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive.
I am back. Yeah, we were just talking about tech things. Went on a whole rant. I don't even know how we got here. Oh, it was because I was talking about like how I hate hardware. Which that still stands true. Like I genuinely hate dealing with like hardware issues. Give me software issues to deal with. I'll also have to leave some room for little gloves, even though there's no fingers on that. War of Worlds movie? I have no interest. I have no interest. I will probably sleep. I will probably sleep through it. But I may watch a nice sci-fi-ish film. I don't know. Let me see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm thinking of Interstellar again. Like, I'm thinking of like a nice space movie again. That was nice. But also, I don't know. I feel like my attention span has like deteriorated just a little bit when it comes to like films. I can't watch it. It's a fun little tech movie. It's bad, but it's a fun little tech movie. And that's why I would sleep through it, because I almost slept through the new Jurassic movie. It wasn't necessarily bad, but it was like a Jurassic Park movie. It's what you expect from a Jurassic Park movie. Space movies are good. Yes, they are. But no, like, for real, when I went to go see, what is it? I keep forgetting the new title of it because I don't really follow Jurassic Park like that. I only just went with coworkers and stuff. World Dominion, I guess that's the one. Whatever the newest one is with what's her name in it. God, see, this is how you know. I should know, but I forgot. But it's old pretty girl. It's old pretty girl. You know who I'm talking about. But I almost fell asleep during that one, but it's only just because it had like so many moments where it's just like it went dead silent and I was also tired, so I was like, oh, I could take me a nice little nap here. No one would really know. No one would know or care, and I'd be like, yes, leave me alone. Leave me be. I want to sleep. Also, I can't tell. Is this a one piece? Or is this... Okay. Jacket. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I promise you I'm not trying to stare at Trickster's groin. I'm literally just trying to look at the midsection to see if this is like just one suit or like shirt and pants. And I see that it's shirt and pants. So I understand now. I can't see because it's like black on black. So I just wanted to make sure. Oh, pretty girl. Yeah, that narrows it down. Oh, I can't think of it. Hold on, let me look it up. Since I mentioned it. What is it called? I keep forgetting it. Jurassic. No! What are you doing? Put it back! Ugh. This is why I hate having my keyboard off to the side. Yes. Yep, Rebirth. I think it's Rebirth. Is that it? Yeah, it's Rebirth. With old girl. Cause it was okay. Like, I still recommend folks like check it out. It just was like one of those where I'm like, it's a Jurassic Park film. It's gonna be like corny. You're not gonna see, you know, not that I wish for like a whole bunch of like gore-ish stuff. There's a bit of violence, which is just like people get eaten, but that's pretty much it. Also, welcome in Anime Headshot. How are you? It's a very tiring film. It's a nice, if you need some extra sleep type of film, in my humble opinion. But that's just me. That is literally just me. Do 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 do. So welcome in, Aaron. How are you? Doing good. Just got home from work, ate dinner, and freshly showered. How about you? Good day? Oh, I'm glad that you had a good day overall. I too was done with work about 3 hours ago. And overall, it was a good day. It's just I had a lot of tech issues, starting with my printer, where it's just like I was trying to print some important documents that were very time sensitive in nature, and my printer decided to be like, oh, you're trying to print things? Well, here, let me say that I'm printing, but not actually print, and I'm sitting there looking like a dum-dum. Like, hey, you gonna print? you gonna print the document that I asked you to print out? You finally gonna print out the print thing that I told you to, like, print? And eventually it prints, only it prints like it's thriving off of an old AOL system or dial-up. Yeah, that's how slow it was printing. And I had like 14 pages to print through. Yeah, it was a fun time. So yeah, that was my morning. That was my morning, where it's just like I was several seconds away of just taking my printer. And mind you, it's not an old printer. It's a new one. It's one that I bought, like, what was it? Last year? It was either late last year or early this year. I can't remember. But I got it just so in case, like, you know, my job needed me to, like, scan or print things. I have one on standby and I don't have to, like, drive somewhere to, like, print or scan shit. So, and I needed something, you know, again, that was very time sensitive and it needed to be printed out and then, like, scanned back in. It was one of those sort of cases, and I'm like, ugh, I'm just trying to get the shit done so I don't have to deal with this no more. So, yeah, it was a great morning. Very great. Not gonna lie, the series ended for you at Jurassic World with the Endorex and Indoraptor. That's what I feel like a lot of people have said. Yes, AOL demanding. Also, welcome in, Tater Tot. How are you? How's your day treating you so far? But one thing that I do find funny is, like, whenever I talk about, like, Jurassic Park and those who are, like, you know, if you obviously watch the films and are fans of the films or are fans of the series, you you typically only saw one part of Jurassic Park. And by that, I mean, like, you weren't, you know, aware of the books necessarily, or like you were aware of the books, but you weren't aware that, you know, they take almost like the same sort of, what's the word? It's similar to that of like what happens between like, you know, manga and anime, where in manga, it's a lot more graphic than what can be aired on anime sometimes. Nowadays, it's like, no, it's kind of a one-to-one match, but I still remember certain episodes of Bleach, they censored, and certain episodes of Naruto, they censored, and certain episodes of Rurouni Kenshin, they censored. One fine example is, you know, Homeboy, who basically slashes a dude in half by piercing through him with a sword, and all you see are his steaming legs on the ground and the upper part of his body pinned to like the ceiling in Rurouni Kenshin in the manga. And then when you watch the anime, it's the full body that's just pinned up to the ceiling. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you don't want the gore. Oh no, absolutely don't support it. Do not, King Tay, because the author is trash. The author is trash. Speaking as someone who really was a huge fan of Rurouni Kenshin. But yeah, it's that's just one of the things where it's just like, you look at the old anime series of things, and the manga was a lot more graphic than what they aired in the anime. And so Jurassic Park is kind of like that, where it's just like, they'll tell you about like how one person gets like their entire intestines ripped out in great detail. And when you go watch the film, you just see this horribly CGI version of like, you know, either the person is eaten off screen or either on screen, and you don't see any sort of blood or gore. And I'm like, oh, you know, it must be nice not showing all that on screen, when me, little old me, used to read the books in school because that's what they gave us as reading material, not realizing how graphic it was in those novels until you read it and you're like, why am I reading about a man getting his entire stomach ripped open by a dinosaur? Like, I didn't need to know all those organs were getting crushed at the same time. Also, congrats on the 10 stream streak, Lime. But yeah, I do find it very interesting that some people just genuinely had no clue that the novels were more graphic than the films. I'm like, yeah, you should read the book. You should see what I was subjected to and what put me off of the Jurassic Park films, because I was just like, the films like this? Oh nah, I'm good. I don't need to watch these films. No, they're very tame. They are extremely tame. Do 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 do. Are you thinking about the guy who got acid spit in the eyes and eaten in the Jeep? No, and that's literally, I think that's what it is. That's the exact scene that I'm talking about too, D-Mang. Now that you mentioned that. I don't know which film that was, but I know the book. It was one of the Jurassic Park films. That's exactly what happened, where he got spat in the eyes and then he was eaten. And the book literally goes into detail about how this man got ripped open. And I'm like, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this. Why am I seeing this right now? What's happening? What's happening? Are the films this way? It's like, no, they don't show all that on screen, baby. I'm like, oh, I wish I knew. Then I wouldn't have so many reservations about like seeing the films. But that put me off the films for so long, because I'm like, I don't know, man. All I know is I don't want to be subjected to this level of gore. This is too much. Now I'm unbothered, but like back then it's just I could not. I couldn't. I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of gore anyway in the first part, but still, it's just back then it was pretty bad. Even they showed the aftermath. And why would they show it in game? What? 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 Cause like, don't kids watch the Jurassic Park films? This is what I mean. I'm just like, I'm blown away by like how much shit that they showed in those films. And the fact that kids were like, yay, let's go watch Jurassic Park. And it's nothing but like dinosaurs eating people. I'm like, what is interesting about this? I want to know, do you go to see the people getting eaten? Is this what this is? Also, welcome in, Easy A. How are you? Ooh, I get to draw the goggles. I just realized. So the expression's gonna change, so don't expect Trickster to have the same expression on, even though it's quite cute. It's quite adorable. There we go. You feel that so much you have to check the does and dog die to check for violence. Refine things, just checking out Gamescom among other things. I need to play catch up on that because I saw my friend was watching Gamescom yesterday. And I didn't know it was a thing because I was still stuck on Kirby Air Riders, which I really want. I really want for nostalgic reasons. But I do need to go back and watch Gamescom. You watched the Jurassic films as a kid? What traumatized you the most was when the T-Rex was killed by the Spino. By the third movie, you're just like, oh, he's about to get eaten before the dinosaur even showed. Yeah, exactly! Like the last film that I watched and almost fell asleep in. You do see blood. You do see people get eaten. But there's literally like no gore. There's like no meaty bits, no meaty chunks or anything that gets flinged around. Cause like I'm just thinking like, oh, eventually this will happen. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't be that bad. It's not that graphic. It's like the most that you see is blood and poor CGI. Like I saw a man get eaten like a Snickers. Like he literally was eaten like a Snickers. Like the dinosaur had him in a grip, like he was eating a Snicker bar, bit on him. And chewed half of them up and then went for the other bit. Like he was just like, he was having a grand old time. But you saw nothing during that part. And you could tell it was horribly like placed in there. Like they just used a green screen and just said, here, we'll just like, you know, crop this out and paste it here in the mouth and then paste the other half. Just in the hand, so it just looks like a seamless bite when like realistically you'd be like, you'd see some strings and veins and you know other stuff just in there. other things in there. It wouldn't just be a clean cut like that, and you'd probably see some blood spurting. Nope, none of that happened. It was just like crop and paste. You can never get into Jurassic Park because Godzilla exists. And that's the other thing. It's like, you got Godzilla. You got Godzilla. That's also an option. You could watch that. You could watch those films and just be satisfied. Sometimes bad CGI is nice. CGI is nice because it's not too scary. Exactly. Because like the two folks who I went with, they weren't too keen on but like scary things. And it's just like, I get that because I don't really like them all that much. I don't really play horror games all that much. But I was happy then because I was just like, oh, I can go to this film and not be utterly disturbed out my gore or out my body by going to this film and watching it. It was actually pretty decent, which is why I was just like, oh, I'm comfortable here. I don't care who gets eaten. I'm tired. I'm gonna just take a nice little nap here. Like, yeah, some of this got me a little stressed, but also I'm kind of tired. Like, you let me know if the little girl gets eaten. Because there was a little girl in there. I was just like, oh God, please don't kill the child. The child needs to stay alive the entire time. If she gets eaten, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Spoiler alert, she stays alive the entire time. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I can't watch this film if the child gets eaten. I cannot say this film was a good movie if the child gets eaten. I know. I was so happy about that too, because I was like, no! Which is also another thing. It's like, I will say this. You won't really experience heartbreak with the latest film. You'll be like, oh man, now why? To some, like maybe one or two things. But you will not go through heartbreak. I can guarantee that with this film. Which left me a little bit happy. Because I was like, oh, thank God. I didn't have to cry over this like B film. I'm so happy I don't have to cry over this. Or you can't be like you, just oh, big monster in movie, so cool. Oh, look, it's a dinosaur. Okay, and talk to me when they can do karate and shoot gamma rays out their mouth and fly exactly like who. And you see a big monster movie, you wonder, where's the giant robot? Yeah, where's the giant robot? Where's the other things? And that's the other thing. Like, there wasn't that many jump scares in this film either. Which kind of left me a little bit shocked. Cause I was hoping for like, you know, oh, maybe they'll like, you know, scare me. So like there were some moments where it's just like I kind of like kept my hands near to my ears, because you know how movie theaters get. They got that surround sound, and like the audio would really be the scariest thing instead of like the actual visual. And so nothing really got loud enough to the point where it's like Five Nights at Freddy's like type of like level of scare. I'm like, oh, thank God. I don't have to deal with like stupid jump scares coming out of nowhere. Cause that would have just left me mad. Been like, I'm ready to go home. I ain't signed up for this. I signed up to just have a good time with people who seem to like having a good time. I ain't signed up for all this extra stuff. This is too much for me. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can sketch out some of these bits. Because I know I got the belt here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I kind of want to add the pouch on the side, which Which I could do something like this, even though it's technically on the inside of the coat, but I think it'd be very cute to have this like poking out. Something like that. Foxy, no! Part of me wants to go back to Security Breach. Just because I did kind of have like a good time playing it. But I don't know if I will. We'll see. Maybe if there's like a strong enough incentive to get me to do so, but I don't know. I don't see myself playing it anytime soon. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Which is more so up in the knee region. I don't know if I'll show much of the knee region because this kind of surpasses that. So, you had a friend who wanted you to play the free roam version, you couldn't do it. Security Breach, I feel like, is a lot, and not saying that you're, you know, you're a wimp! No, I'm not saying that at all, D-Man, because, like, again, I don't do horror games. The only time that you will see me play horror games on this channel is, if you pay financially, if you help fund certain things for me on stream, yes, that is how I play horror games on this channel. The only time that I play, like, you know, very light horror. Because, like, last year I did it for both charity, but also because I was just like, these are the games that are good enough for me that aren't, like, too terribly bad horror-wise. So I played those, and usually I do, like, an every other year type thing when it comes to horror. This year is one of those years where it's just, like, I'm not obligated to play horror, but I will be playing my side. I don't know why I said me side. My side, you know, the, simulated, I got a, you know, virtual girlfriend game who's kind of scary and threatening. That game, the anime girl game who's in my game that I want to date. Yeah, that one. I'll be playing that one towards October. Speaking of which, I may do charity, but I may skip out on it this year only just because, like, I'm really trying to push for a lot of, like, projects that I have coming up next year. So, not to say that I don't care about charity. Y'all know I love to support the kiddos, but I also have, you know, stuff I really want to get off the ground and get the ball moving. So I'm gonna be trying my best to sort of support that. Which, by the way, don't forget, I do have a subathon, which you can get some nice little rewards yourself by contributing towards the cause. But no pressure, because again, I ain't trying to say the only way you can watch me stream is to pay. It's like, no, it's like, if you have the funds and if you want to support the cause and some of my projects, you're more than welcome to. But I'm not going to force anybody to do so. Oh my god. How dare you scare me. It's like, as soon as I looked away from chat, I could just tell by the sound who it was. Oh. You scared yourself. Oh. Hi, Callie. Hello, welcome in. You're just trying to be helpful. No, you're good. You're so good. Oh, when you think of Markiplier, you think of him. Oh. You think of him saying how he's been a good boy. Oh, not he's been a good boy. You can't do horror with jump scares. You're a huge baby when it comes to jump scares. You'd be shaking faster than Meg's hips when you see a pup. Yes, yes, Lycoon. There's only like one game in particular that has basically traumatized me to where I can't even watch streamers play it. And that's Outlast, because I unfortunately had the pleasure of playing it myself. And that was because a friend had, like, you know, contributed towards stream and was just like, hey, play these two games. Which was Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which is also a game I will not return to unless heavily incentivized. And Outlast, oh yeah, you paying for some crumb of my mortgage. You paying for some crumb of my mortgage if you plan on seeing Outlast ever come back to the stream. You better pay at least 6 months of my house. There's a new bit. Wait, is there a brand new Bendy game? Does it follow after? What's that? What's the sequel of that other Bendy game? Man, they keep milking Bendy and the Ink Machine. Like, I love that series, but like, ugh, there's so much. No, take your time, Callie. But no, Outlast is very scary. The only way that I can watch Outlast, which I found out recently, was if Sheppy plays it. Sheppy is literally the only horror streamer, which if you don't know Sheppy is my VTuber brother. We were done by the same model artist, the lovely Lovmura. But no, if you're looking for somebody who's comfy cozy and also plays horror games and not make it scary, Sheppy's your guy. Cause somehow, I don't know how he does it, but somehow, when I was watching him play Outlast, he made it into a whole comedy bit. He made it into like, haha, didn't you like that jump scare? You can't get me, you gremlin. I'm like, Sheppy, that was a terrifying experience. Why are you just here smiling? Just like, haha, poke your belly. I'm like, how are you doing this? This is a terrifying game and you're just laughing at everything. This is unfair. Then stay away from Outlast Trials. They added, oh no. Oh no, don't tell me that. I liked watching Outlast Trials. I will say that, because that's the multiplayer game, correct? Or am I confusing that with something else? Because I watched, I think it was Bran, Calamity, and I think KB Dun 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 play that together. I might be confusing somebody else with someone else, but I watched all three of them play that on BGC's channel. That was also comical. That was a fun time, because they were screaming their heads off. They were actually truly terrified. But with Sheppy, it's like a different like comedy. It's like he's just talking to friendly guys who are trying to scare them, but they're not doing a great job. That's literally the sort of vibe that Sheppy gives whenever he plays like horror games like that. Sheppy is a lovely young fox. Yes, he is. You do like death games, those visual, yes! Yes! Yes, I do too, Lycoon! Bendy, not me calling Callie Bendy. Callie likes them too! It's because I saw your name and I was trying to read freaking Bendy game. It's Bendy and the Ink Machine Lone Wolf. Ooh, hold up. Let me take a little peeky peek at this. Bendy. I feel like I've seen this in passing, but I didn't know if it was like... Okay, so it is what I briefly saw a while back in passing. I don't like the look of this creature. Why do they look like this? Wait, is that Goofy? That's not his name. It's not Goofy. It's Boris, but still. What? Why he look like this? Boris. Boris, what you doing, baby? What you doing, baby? I would show y'all, but I will just I will just let y'all search and you'll see where I why I said Goofy. It's just literally Boris just chilling. Being Boris. Boris is a good guy. He's great. He's a lovely character of the Bendy's Bendy and the Ink Machine. Blaze calling Boris you can't tell me that he wasn't inspired by Goofy, and Goofy is like my fate. Well, I don't know if it's proper to say was or still is. I'll say is, because I still like Goofy. I just may not be as overly obsessed with him as I was in childhood. But Goofy was one of my favorite like Disney characters. Like, who cares about Mickey? Who cares about Donald? Who cares about any of those other characters? I like Goofy. But I also have like Goof Troop to blame for that one, because I like Goofy and Max. Those are my babies. Those were my two babies that I loved adoringly. Never in your life have you will you play a horror game unless you can beat the absolute beep out of the monster. Oh, that's how I feel about like Bendy. Oh, speaking of which, I think I have to finish that game this year again, even though I already played it. I owe y'all a completion of it once more, and then after that I'm not picking it up again. You can do a Bendy cosplay. Will you, Callie? Will you? I feel like you would also make a nice Alice Angel, too. I'm trying to think. What other characters are in Bendy of the Ink Machine? You got Bendy, Boris, Alice Angel. I feel like there's like another one that I'm completely missing. Unless I'm confusing it for Poppy's Playtime. Poppy's Playtime, man. Oh. It's the way I didn't know who Huggy Wuggy was until I finally watched the Poppy's Playtime thing. Because I remember, I think it was like Kitsu who cosplayed as Huggy Wuggy. And I was like, why is everybody interested in this fucking blue furry shit? That looks like a toy and's got like teeth and everything else. Like, what is this? What is this? Why are y'all obsessed with this thing? It's just a kid's toy. What is this? And then you see Poppy's Playtime and you're like, oh, I see. It's much more than just this. All right, I see why the masses have lost their mind. You played it with your siblings and your brother kept leading you into oh my god, I'm sorry, D-Man. Was it Ty? I know Ty probably did. They probably did. Does not surprise me. Boris didn't need to go through what he did. I agree. You're supposed to do one together. We can. We still can. We still can. I can bust out the horns. Oh. I would say I'd cosplay as Boris, but I refuse because I'm not tall. I refuse because I'm not tall. Poppy's Playtime was wild. It's still wild. Like, I'm kind of ready for, what is it, chapter 5? I'm just ready for it to be over. I'll put it this way. I'm done. After, like, the last Poppy's Playtime chapter release, I'm kind of like, cause here's the thing about me in horror. I may not play them. I may not play the games. But I am what I've said before on this channel, and I'm still gonna stick to this. And Callie knows this. I'm a whole lore whore. I'm a whole lore whore, so I may not play the horror games, but I've definitely watched my fair share of like horror games being played, including Outlast, which is why like I have like an ideal, like a summary of what I recall of Outlast without going back and watching it because I refuse. But like things like BioShock, which I guess you could kind of call horror, but some people may not call it horror. To me, it's horror because there are some jump scares in that game. But the BioShock series, you got Soma, you got Poppy's Playtime, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Five Nights at Freddy's, all those that have like, you know, either good storytelling lore or cryptic as shit lore. And I'm just here watching and eating it up. As I'm like, God, this is so good. I wish I could play this game, but I refuse. Because that's how I got through the Walking Dead Telltale series, which I highly recommend. If you have never played or watched Walking Dead Telltale series and you're not bothered by zombies, please go watch it. Please, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I love it so much. Like, oh, it's like one of my favorites that hurts me good and has like really good writing, in my humble opinion. All right, you almost forgot you just finished your story's pilot chapter, and now you're resting before you start chapter 1. Oh, that's right. You said you were working on that. I hope it goes well, RJ. That isn't it so good? It's so good, Nilo. It's so good. Also, hi. Oh, like that one hurt my spirit. But also, I'm still kind of mad, and it's not necessarily a spoiler because they kind of like, you know, tell you this in the beginning. I still take offense to the fact that that whole story, that whole plot of the first game takes place in my state. And they list off like icons that like little bits and pieces of my state where I'm just like, hey, I know where that is. Why it got to start there? Why it have to start there? Like, why couldn't it start somewhere in like California? It could be in like Pennsylvania or like New York or somewhere. It got to start in Georgia. Come on now, go somewhere else. Start in like the middle of the country, maybe. I don't know. Why it got to be here? Go away. Go away. Don't let the zombie apocalypse start here. I know. Poor Clem. God, it's such a good game. I would say that I would part of me kind of wants to stream the Telltale Walking Dead series. But again, I know me and my track with horror, like my track record with playing horror games. I might make it a YouTube series. I don't know. I'm still just kind of like bouncing back and forth as to like, if I do manage to pick it up and play the game and people are interested in watching it, like, it'll be one of those things that I just have to sort of take my time with. But I love the story in that so much. So much. The BioShock series was just yeah, by the third game, it was just, ugh, what is BioShock anymore? That's how I feel about BioShock. Like, the first two games, yes. The third one, do Telltale Batman. Why would you want me to do that, Crow? Why? I know it's good, but, like, no. Even though technically I have one of the games. It was not by choice. I just have one of the games. Even though I like Batman. See, I'm talking myself into it, but like at the same time, no. No, because I'm not going to be good at that game. I am not going to be good at that game, but at the same time, I like Batman and I like Telltale. You watch so many horror games and ate up hours of lore videos about them, but have not played a single. Yes! Same anime headshot. Like, the way that I dove into, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, like, and I know people are probably tired about Five Nights at Freddy's. I kinda am, too. But, like, at the same time, I'm just like, there's more lore? Cause, like, what's that latest Five Nights game that released? Yeah, Secret of the Mimic. I learned more lore about Five Nights at Freddy's watching somebody play through that, and I'm like, there's more to this? I thought we were done. How did we go backwards with more lore for this? And so now I'm just like, well, how does this connect to, you know, the bite of 87? And like, how does this connect to like all the other stuff and Afton and like, oh, it's like my mind just continues to break the more that they release lore around like a horror series where I'm like, I'm kind of invested in this and I want to learn more. I'm kind of invested. I want to learn more about it. You get back into your Walking Dead after you lost your state. Yes. Oh God. Please play catch up as much as you can, Brass. And plus, I'm trying to make sure I don't spoil anything about the Walking Dead series for you with that game, because all I will say is it will bring you joy and hurt your feelings so many times. So many times, depending what path you go down, is going to bring you joy and literally rip out your heart. Because that's what Telltale does. The books also take place. Why? Why? Is this just people saying they hate Georgia and Atlanta? Which real, I get. But like at the same time, why it got to start here? Can you wait till I move out? Can you wait till I move out and detach myself from everything that is this state? Then you can place all the horrendous things in my state. You can make the setting there once I leave. Don't continue to place it in my state to get somewhere else. What's funny about the Walking Dead games is they got you good with their zombies, and their other games, their zombies are fat. Yes! Yes! Like, they're so fast. I would not survive a zombie apocalypse. I feel like I'd be asking for way too much if I just even tried. It just would not work out in my favor at all. And I'd hate it. I truly hate it. Oh. So thank you for the follow. It's honestly pretty neat that such a huge franchise is centered in your home state. I know that exactly, Mr. Freeman. Because like as soon as like they mentioned like, oh, see, this is the thing. SVU got me so mad. Because they have a detective that's from Georgia, and every time they mention some place in Georgia, I'm like, how dare you? How dare you know where this is? I know exactly where that is. Stop mentioning landmarks that I know. Mention other states' landmarks. Go somewhere else. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Actually, I want to do this over again. Kind of want to do all the hair bits again. Just because I'm not liking how it's turning out. I'll put it back. We'll see where it goes. I do want to do this over again, though. Fallout 5, Georgia comfort. Don't claim that here! Don't claim that here, Crow. We have enough stuff going on. 5 decades at Freddy's? Ugh, it might as well just be that, Mr. Freeman. They need to just make it that. Because, like, as long as, like, the FNAF games have been going on, they need to just make it like, hey, FNAF Centuries. Decades old. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Yes. Yes, you know you love it. You know you love it. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with round shapes because that can kind of like give me an ideal of where I want to go with certain things. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 bum. I'll probably make this hair a little bit smaller, but I just wanna get a good feel for where I wanna place certain things. Ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Hello, Ashura. Welcome in. You cried too many Telltale game. There's another Telltale game that I've been told to eventually play. Because it's got good storytelling. You imagine if it's as brutal as the books in the earlier part of the show, plus being personally responsible for choices, you expect the Walking Dead game to be really good, but stress. Yes. Yes, very much so, Brass. Very much so. It's like The Last of Us 2. Because, like, I've seen all bits of that as well. Not the anime series. Like, I've watched the games before they came out. Not anime series, but live action series. Live action series. Because I haven't watched that. I kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Not that I'm going to be, like, overly, you know, critical over, you know, certain bits of, like, oh, well, this character doesn't look like this character, or doesn't, like, you know, act like this character. I'm probably not going to be that overly critical about it, but I kind of just want to give it a chance to see, like, oh, is this something that sort of follows the games pretty closely? Because I've been told that it does. I think up till a certain point. And by that, I mean, like, from what I've been hearing from people who have been watching, I guess, season 2, which goes over the second game, if I'm not mistaken. You need to go back and finish part 1. Yes! Part 1 was honestly, like, really good in my opinion. The second game, we'll put it this way. I won't say what I think about the second game, but if you've heard me say what I had to say about, like, Kingdom Hearts 3, then you probably have my ideal of what I think about the second game of The Last of Us. That's all I will say without spoils. Because I know there's probably some folks who are just like, I've never played it. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you should probably keep it that way. Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't do that to yourself. But you could, though. You really could. It's not that bad, but... Listen, you know, Callie. You already know. I'm just like, This is a Kingdom Hearts moment. This is a Kingdom Hearts 3 moment. And I have so many things to say about Kingdom Hearts. So many things. But I will bite my tongue. Do 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 do. Something like this. Like I said, I will go back through and clean up some bits and pieces. I just want to make sure I don't miss any critical details. Which one? You're not angered? Not you're not angered. Would you be angered? Wait, Callie. Callie, would you be angered if I said dance, water, dance? Would you be angered by that? Would you be angered by the fact that I just said dance, water, dance? Just very curious. Would you like to see the water dance? Would you like to see the water dance? Not goes back to cooking angrily. Oh, refresh him is on. Listen, you should. I don't know if it's Echo's name still in my Discord, but it's the way that Echo named themselves that. Oh! It's the way that Echo named themselves that, and after years of not having to think about that, I was like, oh, I haven't felt this anger, this rage in a minute. What the fuck? Why am I feeling this angry? And then I had to think about it, and I was like, oh, I know where this is from. I know exactly where this is from. Oh, it's like simple ways to trigger any Kingdom Hearts player is just saying certain phrases. Kingdom Hearts, get out, Crow. Get out. Someone ban King Crow. Someone ban them. How dare you say Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna take place in Georgia? I refuse. I'll be so mad if that was the case. I'd be like, I ain't playing this game no more. No! Oh my god. The struggles of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yep. Oh, this looks adorable even in sketch. Oh, yay! Thank you, Emerald Rose. I appreciate it. I promise I'm gonna clean it up. I just need to know where the building blocks went. I just needed like just a little bit of an idea. You're a big Kingdom Hearts fan? Me too. I still got beef with Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's okay. Which I still need to like, cause Harvey finally played through Kingdom Hearts 3, and I needed to know what his thoughts were once he finally got to the end. Cause I'm like, dude, you're always so opinionated on like so many things, and I need to hear your opinions on this game in particular, because I have so many rants that I could just give about this damn little game. This damn little game. I can't stand this game. I want to fight this game. I can't stand this game. Oh, Brass. Thank you, Brass. Thank you. I just saw it. Ah, the sweet, wet sounds of the war criminal. The sweet, wet sounds of the Tangerine Man. The sweet, wet sounds of a moldy board. It's cool when he does it. Points to Tartaglia. It's a problem when I do it. Fucking birds of a feather. Oh, you're so right, Lycoon. You're so right. No, you're good, Callie. More like screaming at oh god. Donald can never heal in any Kingdom Hearts game. He did a better job of it in Kingdom Hearts 3. In the previous games, he just kind of said, nope, you're just gonna die. I'm sorry. I don't know what you expected of me, but yeah, you're just gonna die. You're just gonna die. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And you're just sitting there like, huh. Yeah. Yeah, this duck just screwed me. How'd I manage to get screwed by a duck? What's happening? What has happened? Wait, what does what say? You're still in shock, Blaze? Maybe your instant noodles be less than instant and your seasonings be oh my god, RJ. Donald heal whenever you heal the fuck. I know. Oh, healed. Donald just he's a good duck. He's a good duck who's just terrible at healing. That's all he is. And that's okay. Bum 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 bum. Also, I'm mad that the quote bot is case sensitive. Oh, it's because of the number sign. Huh. You think it would be smart, but I guess Mix It Up bot kind of says, no, you got to be really specific and not like include like extra bits like that. It's like, but do you have to? Do you really need to? Also, I'm kind of glad I'm doing a bit of a short stream today because I don't feel well. I don't feel well, Mr. Stark. No, seriously, I don't feel well, but it's okay. I'm fine, I promise. It's not like I need to take a break from stream. I'm good. I promise I'm good, chat. I'm just in a bit of pain. That's all. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. I'm trying to redo a bit more of the hair. Cause like, to be fair, I almost gave something away. I can't talk. I gotta stop talking. I'll just put it this way. I'm used to drawing shapes like this. Just a little bit. It's not perfect, but I'm used to it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for not in stream. I promise I'm fine. It's a bot, never smart. Fear. Don't rechain memories is the worst. Oh, I can imagine. This is why I didn't play like the one-off games of Kingdom Hearts. Like the ones that didn't come on like a main console. The ones that were just like, hey, I'm on PSP or like, you know, the DS or something else. I'm like, I'm not playing those. I'm not gonna play those. You can't make me. You can't make me play those. So I realized I need to bring this out just a little bit more. I can't have it that close because of where the face is. So I gotta do something like this. Now I do love these remixes. These are nice. Ba-doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. That's one sort of like series that I kind of want to play more of, but I kind of don't, which is Sonic. Like, I love it, but like at the same time, certain Sonic games just have me tilted. They have me tilted for a bit sometimes, and I'm like, I don't want to play this no more. This game made me mad. This game made me a little mad. I don't like it when the game makes me a little mad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-da 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 ba-boo. Ba-da ba-ba-doo-boo, ba-da ba-doo ba-doo ba-doo. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo, ba-da ba-doo ba-doo Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Maybe if I make it shorter? Nah. Birth by Sleep in Days was fire though, not gonna lie. I love Birth by Sleep, but Captain Hook can kick rocks. I freaking hate Captain Hook. I freaking hate that dog. That guy. That wombat. I hate him. I hate that wombat. I hate that wombat. I said what I said. I can't stand him. He was mean to me. He was mean. Thanks for the Halloween costume plays. Callie. And now Miss Callie Reeves. I don't even know where I got that name from. Miss Callie Reeves. Oh man. Don't pay me any mind. It's late in the day. I've had a day. I've had a day. I will just say that. Okay, I'm going to do these because I can't stand it. Can't stand it. I'm gonna wait till I get this out of the way and figure out what I want to do with the bangs. Do 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 kind of want to bring this out more. Callie Reeves downs like a valid Victorian. No, you're gonna change your name. People are gonna be like, "Who is Callie Reeves?" Oh, I'll tell you about it. You're an one emerald short for Team Vector, and so oh god, ooh. Ooh, you brought the rage out of me just now, D-Main. You just brought the rage out of me. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. I got so much beef. I know, I gotta finish Frontiers as well, Crow. I do. I need to go back to that. But, oh, I got so much to talk about with Sonic Heroes. Like, I love that game because it's very cute concept of, like, you know, swapping, I don't know what swapping is, swapping characters in between, you know, gameplay to, like, get past certain puzzles and stuff like that. I was just like, oh, that's pretty cute. That's neat. I like this concept a lot. And then you get to certain portions where it's just like, oh god, What made you want to implement this? Oh God! Why am I doing this? Oh God! Who said this was okay? What happened here? Someone just wanted pain. And the reason why I say that is because, like, I started off with, you know, the triple duo, like our favorite, triple set of characters, Sonic, you know, Knuckles and Tails. And I'm like, this is cute, I like that. It's great. And then you get to that stupid haunted mansion. And you're hoping the homing mechanism behaves similarly to the homing mechanism in Sonic Adventure 2. And guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't. I've tried. It sucks. It's nothing like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's not. And it just makes me so mad because every time I try to home on something with Sonic in that damn haunted mansion, especially when you're forced to do that across a wide-ass black void of pumpkins above that you're supposed to hit, you always somehow manage to miss them. And even though you think the homing mechanism is built into Sonic's body, Sonic's game, that whole area is just ass. It's ass! I lost like 50 lives just from that level alone! I can't play that game anymore because of that segment! Sorry, I had to get that frustration out, cause... Ugh. Like, I had to get my homegirl at the time to get past that part, and I'm like, I hate it here. This is the worst. I don't know who said this was a great mechanic to put into the game because they lied. They lied. They should not have put this awful thing in the game. Now I'm gonna have to take some ankles now. Just munch on their bones. Crispity crunch on their wrists because they would not let me live. They would not let me live. I kind of like the extra bang there, but I think I want to do something else. I think I want to just leave it as that. I think that's good. Something like this. Let me flesh it out some more. I just be making up songs that aren't really from the actual game. Cause I think it sounds better. I'm just like, yeah, no, just add some extra beats in there. Why not? It's my show, it's my stream. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Bum bum. Dun dun. Actually, I want to move these. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. I was about to say, did another ad start playing? Because it should be the last one. Oh yeah, it's coming up. Is had the most diabolical idea. Oh god. I'm Scarecrow. Trick looks great. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Thank you. The homing system was all okay, so it wasn't just me. Thank you. Thank you for not making me feel crazy, T-Main. Also, Dynamic. Welcome in. Yo, Dynamic, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch, and we are doing some art today. I'm playing catch up with some charity artwork that I had for the Gamers Outreach incentive that I did a while back, raising funds for the kiddos. I promised art to turn people into plushies. So we're turning folks into plushies today. Oh god, I swear the calibration on this tablet is also making me insane. I can't stand it. Just want things to work. I just want things to work. There we go. Well, welcome on in, and also those coming in from the raid. If you're tired, hungry, need to take care of some other things, please feel free to do so. Your mental and physical health comes first. But what were you playing? Oh, you're playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. How was that? I hope it was a great time. Now back to your struggles in Shadow Labyrinth. Good luck, Godspeed. Yeah, you see that at you? Twitch ads. They said you cannot escape the wrath of the Twitch ads. They will always be in your veins. Always be by your bedside. Always watch you sleep. Something like that. I'm gonna put Ow! Who is hitting me? Who is hitting me? What you doing? What you doing? Your game stage is gonna be on urban dragon theme Blaze, but now it should be oh my god. You just want me to suffer. Is affectionate? There is a head pack command. No, I appreciate it, Lucy. You still listen to the stream? No, you're good. You're perfectly fine, Z-Man. I want this. I want this slightly smaller. Just ever so slightly smaller. It's like I want it big, but I also want it like a little bit smaller. Somewhere like that. And then I take this. Here, and I wanna do one more thing. I wanna clean this up a bit. Oh man, I can't stand the calibration on this. This is why I'm just like, I kind of want a new tablet, but I ain't got funds for a new tablet, not right now. So we make do with what we got. We make do with what we got. That's another game that I was hoping to play this year. Diddy Kong Racing. Like, I enjoy that game, but also I know what I'm signing myself up for if I do pick up that game. Which is a good time, don't get me wrong, but it's also one of those where I might have to get really used to, like, certain janky mechanics that I really don't want to get used to. But it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. I feel like Snowboard Kids 2 was also kind of the same way, where it had a bit of jank, but it had a lot of charm, so that's the only reason why I'm like, I really want to play this game more than like any other sort of like racing game that I've played in my youth. That's where this song is from. That's I didn't just randomly bring up Diddy Kong Racing. I promise. It's literally because this is one of the themes for it. Actually put this back. Snowboard Kid. Yes, Callie. I almost played it this year, and then I realized my retro roster was going to be too long. Because Donkey Kong 64 got on there, and it's like, I won't be able to finish this. You thought you were about to play your Ray intro. Oh no, you're good. I honestly forgot. I don't like the remix of that. I like how it sounded before. I don't know why they changed it. Oh wait, no! Wait, I stole this. I stole that from Lovmura. I forgot. I don't know why I said I didn't like it. I literally stole it because I was like, oh, I like this remix. And then I heard it. I'm just like, I'm annoyed by this now. No, thank you. No, thank you. Dang it, Donkey Kong. I wonder, was Donkey Kong Bonanza the influence to making me play 64, or did I just feel like it? I think I just felt like it. It was just kind of like ironic that later on I was going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because it was that. I was very close to just playing like 2 racing games, which was like Diddy Kong Racing and Snowboard Kids 2. So it'll probably be next year's venture, if anything. Because I do want to play either one of those games or both of those games. So we still got like lots of like games I gotta tackle from like childhood. I'm not going through Mario Party though. I'm not doing that shit. I got my fill with that, and y'all already saw me crash out just from one board game. One board game from the first one, and I'm like, nope. Nope, I tried playing this legitimately. I can't do it. I will snap my Switch in 2, and that is an expensive decision to make. Do not do that. It's just funny because when you got rated, you went to add. Oh, I see. I got you. I did not know that. Okay, I think I'm happier with this sketch of the hair. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that right there. And then finally get into this. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, ba-da, 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 bum. Ba-da-da. I don't know. I'm kind of sad. Just can't get enough. Never got onto Spotify. I have to go to YouTube just to listen to that one song from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Do it? Oh my god. Hi, R50. Also, hi, Ash. Welcome in. It's a make or break of friendships. Yes, it is. Like, would you believe me if I told you I 100%ed Diddy Kong Racing? And granted, I do have it on, oh, I guess that's the only way that I can play that. I realized that. Because they don't have Diddy Kong Racing on NSO. Ugh. That's the other thing, like, Nintendo, can you not be petty? Can you not be petty? Like, bring your rare games that have Donkey Kong in them to the Switch, please. Can you do that? I know you technically don't own rights to Banjo, but you could please Please, listen, y'all collabed on Smash. Bring Diddy Kong Racing to NSO, please. Please, I don't want to have to bust out my N64 again. It's dark. It's dark on a 4K monitor. I just want to play my ancient games in peace and not go blind. Cause it's so freaking dark just trying to play that. Y'all saw how Donkey Kong 64 went. Like, I had to squint. Like, I literally had to apply a filter on my side just so I could see what I was doing in the game. That's how dark it was on my screen. And I'll have to do that again if I ever pick up Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, which is another game, but I know Nintendo's not going to bring that one back because they're like, no, we don't own the rights to that anymore. I'm sorry. And I'm just like, but you could get the rights to them though. But you could literally go out of your way and maybe, just maybe gain the rights to them. So I'm going to do this so I don't make a fool of myself. Blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get beat up. Who's beating me up? Who did it? Oh, it's Harpy. I was just talking about you. It's him. Go get him. Go get him, chat. Get Harpy. Get him. Get him. There he is. Get him. Go tackle him! Beat him up! Beat him up! Hi, Harpy. Welcome in. And also welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch. I've known Harpy as long as I've been on Twitch.
I will have
Oh my god. No, don't get me! Get Harpy! Go beat up Harpy! You're dropping the kids off with you tonight, Blaze.
Oh.
Give him a juice ball. Y'all were supposed to attack Harpy, not me. What it... I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream. You're not gonna do this in my own chat. You're not gonna do this in my own chat. This is my space. This is my... Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me, you heathens! I'm sorry, Raiders, that y'all had to come in and see this. See chat acting out. Acting out. Also, hi, Bento! How are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But no, what the word? Sketchy! Sketchy! How do I ban myself? No, let me not ask for that. How do I just leave stream? Like, how do I just abandon the stream? How can I just abandon this place? Can I just abandon it? Can I just go? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Not you're gonna huck a brick! That's wild, sewer creature. That's wild. That's wild. Oh. This is what you want. You want me to hug ugly turtle soup. I was going to explain to y'all why we were talking about Harpy earlier, and y'all want me to hug turtle soup. Disgusting turtle soup. Why would you put this in my arms? Who did it? Brass! I thought I could trust you, Brass! How dare! How dare! For those of y'all who don't know the bit, Bowser is my ex. Literally, lore rise, Bowser is my ex. We have touched toes. We have touched toes. That's the nicest way of putting it. We have touched toes. best girl. Best girl. Best girl. Thank you, Pom. Thank you. You're a real one. You're a real one. You're a real one. We're gonna make the chat wet. Here you go. Oh, and there goes Bento. There goes Bento. See, I was still trying to explain why we were talking about Harpy. And now I forgot. Why were we talking about Harpy? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3! That's how we got on it. I was like, we somehow ended up talking about Harpy. It was literally just because we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 and the trauma of that game. Yeah. The O just says it all. Yes, Harpy. Yes. Because I was telling Chad, I was just like, yeah, Harpy just, like he finally got through Kingdom Hearts 3. Now I can yell at him about things, and I'm just like, I just want to hear his opinion on, like, every crumb of that game. Just every little bit. Because I have some thoughts. So many thoughts. And the reason why we got onto Kingdom Hearts 3 was because, what was it? Oh. Was it? Yeah! I think I compared it to how I felt about, The Last of Us 2. Because I was like, yeah, watching that is like my Kingdom Hearts 3. It was like playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's how I feel about that. I'm sorry, Callie. I'm sorry. That was like the nicest way that I could say it without spoils. Like, if you've played Kingdom Hearts 3, you probably know how I feel about Last of Us 2. Callie said, you suffering today. Describe your Kingdom Hearts 3 struggles. This is a safe space. Speaking of crumbs, you cannot be bothered with the last crumb. Oh yeah, exactly! Exactly, Harpy! I feel you 100%. So much. So much. That's where I'm at. I'm just like, oh. Oh, they said forbidden phrases in stream, James. I won't mention them, but Bento knows what they said. Bento knows what they said. It's more so of a haha hee hee hoo hoo. I can't stand to be here anymore. But I've had some innocent people say the forbidden phrases. Or more so, not really the phrases, just more so they said the name that is not safe to say here. And I felt so bad because they were literally just talking about a person, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, friend. You didn't know. It's okay. I will remove the timeout. Oh, Blaze is okay with it. Yeah, it's a laughing gag, so it's not a haha. Bento's gone. They said naughty things. No, it's just more so like you can't say it here. Because if you do, guess what? I leave it to the mod's discretion to untime you out. Bento knows what they're doing, so the mods have said, no, you stay in here. You can't leave. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. You remember that stray shot? Yes, Brass. I felt so bad, too, because, like, I'm glad they were a good sport about it. It's just like, oh, because, like, it could have gone so wrong. Just a new chatter just coming in, and we're just having an innocent conversation, and they mention that name, and I'm like, oh, why did you get sniped? And I see the name, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that's a block term. It's like with Lovmura when she banned the term milk. For good reason. I'm not going to share the story here. But let's just say, one of the folks who was here earlier, Tater Tot, was the one who made Lovmura put that in place. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like that. It's kind of like that. Yeah. I think you can say milk in a stream nowadays, but like, yeah, it was a banned word for a while. Yes, Callie, yes. And you know what's wild is I didn't remember that shit until Tater Tot decided to bring it up in her stream. Again, like, he didn't say it, but he alluded to it. And I was like, you're the one who started this. Oh, it's on site. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, you need cookies with your... I know, right? Sorry, I got extremely thirsty. Blaze tried to psychic attack you with it. I mean, I could tell you again. I'll put it this way. The story, I'm not gonna tell it, but the story is way worse than like the cookie story or any of my other crimes that I may or may not have admitted to. So, not you're gonna stay quiet. It's okay, Vito. It's okay, because I'm not bringing it up, because that's just the ugh. Ugh. It's knowledge that can stay in the void. We don't need to discuss it any further. Knowledge that can stay there. But I'll share the cookie story, actually. You know what? I'll share a story. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all which story I tell, though. You're sure you have interesting past, but... Wait, Harpy, were you here when I told the cookie story? Since you're here, because I can't remember if I finally shared that with you. Actually, I'm gonna leave it up to Harpy. Harpy, I'll give you several stories. You know none of them? I'll tell the cookie story. That's the funniest one. And the one that some of my community members will never let me, you know, live it down. That's a lot of pressure. Oh gosh. You know none of them either. There's a lot of things. Oh no. Not another raid! Now I have to admit this in front of more new people. Oh no, the pressure has turned up. The pressure has turned up. They've come in here, they're about to hear my crimes, and they're gonna be like, oh, I thought this was a wholesome place. I've come into like a demon house. Also, hi Nathalia, welcome in. Howdy. How was your stream? How was just chatting? Also, welcome in Raiders. If you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual dragon queen Vtuber here on Twitch, and I am bald right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not Blazette Midnight. I'm bald at midday. I forgot. Whenever I don't have hair, that is my alter ego. Bald at midday. I know it says Blazette Midnight on the channel, but I am bald at midday when my hair gets snatched. So, yes. You's doing comms? Nice. Hopefully the art went really well. Would you like to pay art tax? I can try and host it on screen. I can't promise it, but I can try. I can certainly try. But I hope the art vibes went really well. Or the comm vibes went really well. The sister... no, don't listen to Crow. Don't listen to Crow. Oh... Because the scalp shines with the radiance of the sun. Oh my god, Harpy. But no, you came in at a great time because I was about to share basically some past not so proud moments of my life crimes. Namely the cookie story, which I'm infamously known for by certain community members who've heard this story multiple times now and are just like, I know not to ever mess with Blaze. And the reason for that being is back in kindergarten, because that's about how old I was. I was a youngin'. This was young Blaze. Baby Blaze. She did not know better, but back in ye youngin' times when I went to elementary school, and you know, I wanted to show off my lunchbox, and I had like the little braids and twists in my hair and barrettes in my hair, and I looked so cute and fly, and I was adorable and innocent. Maybe not so innocent, but innocent. It was lunchtime, and usually what my mom would pack for lunch would be like, you know, sandwich, some sort of like nutritional value, and then like something as, you know, alongside the snacks. So like, you know, Chips Ahoy cookies or some other like type of cookies. Usually it's like Chips Ahoy cookies, because I remember growing up eating a lot of like those sort of like dry chocolate chip cookies, and I can't remember if it was Chips Ahoy or Famous Amos, which both of those cookies we've talked about. Y'all seen me rank both of those on a tier list, and no, Famous Amos isn't the greatest chocolate chip cookie in the world. It's one of those, if I'm really down bad and hungry and craving sweets, I will get a Famous Amos pack of Famous Amos cookies over Chips Ahoy, because otherwise I'm getting Chips Ahoy. Any case. So while I'm at lunch, and I'm like eagerly just like, man, I really want to like, you know, eat this chocolate chip cookie that my mom gave me for lunch. A kid across the way is just like, hey, can I have a cookie? Can I have a cookie? And I'm just like, I really don't want to share my cookie. This is like my non-sharing age, okay? It was my non-sharing era. I've gotten better, but like back then I did not want to share. And my parents have home videos that shows how vicious I get whenever somebody tries to get me to share. I did not like sharing. And so young Blaze, who did not like sharing, and for whatever reason, I still don't know to this day what this kid did to me, but I really didn't want to share with this kid in particular. Something in my mind just said like, I don't like this kid. I don't like that he asked me for a cookie. So you know what? I'm gonna fix him. And so I took one of my cookies that I was about to share with him, and I lowered it underneath, you know, the lunch table, where there's like chewed up ABC gum and maybe food bits and other gunk and stuff like that. And I took the cookie and I scraped it along the bottom side of the lunch table with all that gunk on there. And then I handed him the cookie. And he didn't see all this. He didn't see me do this. So, of course, he takes the cookie and eats it. And, yeah, that's the cookie story. That's the cookie story. I don't do that now. Again, and it's just like I would never do that to anybody nowadays. But back then, it was just my non-share. You was a bully.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Nachu slaps a slice of cheese on the bald dragon. Stop traumatizing chat with the cookies. I mean, I could also traumatize them with like other stories of my past. But yeah, the cookie one is just like, man, I thought I would forget about this, but no, I definitely did this in childhood. Definitely did. I've done some other things like that. Oh my god. Where I told y'all about the college dorm roommate. Not remind you to never ask for your food. Harpy, that was a past life. I promise I'm not like that. Like dead ass. I've done so much growth and development from like childhood to adulthood. I don't do as many diabolical things that I've done in the past. Because there's other stories that I could tell you about Harpy. And I will just give you the titles of some of them. I'm not going to dive into all these stories tonight. But I will just give you the titles of some of them. One is being a pyromaniac to a family member's mail. Another is a nice loogie a nice loogie lubrication. Another one involves putting a butt in a drink. Another one. Oh, to be fair, you wouldn't say it was bullying. It was just selfish. Yes, I was very selfish. Very selfish. You're worried how you would harm me if you say you don't believe me. Oh my gosh. Lukian lubrication the Pokemon. Listen, Blaze, I did not. Wait a minute. Blue poisoned the judge. Blue poisoned the judge. You can literally pull up the stream from the last stream. Literally the last stream where Blue was playing with us. Just scroll all the way till you see a giant pot on screen and you'll see what Blue admitted to. Yes, Harpy. You know what? No, we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up right now. Actually, we're gonna do that now. We're gonna do that now. I'm gonna call you out, Blue. Nope, you're not doing this to me. You're not doing this to me. I may not have the highlight for it right now, but I'm gonna show you what Blue did. I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna watch this in 4K. So y'all don't hold this over me, because I did nothing. I was innocent this entire time. I gotta find when the actual event happened. Oh, it was before that. No. We spent so much time. I'm over here trying to find it. No. It wasn't this far in the stream. Not me having trouble finding it. No, you have to stay here, Blue. Volleyball. I feel like it was like an hour into stream. There's that. Is the way I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to find this dang segment. Caterpillar. Beach. Also, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna have to like go on this journey together, man. I'm over here trying to find the dang thing. Boop, 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 boop. Is this it? This is it. Oh, it's just gonna show this here. All right, great. That's fine. I know y'all can't hear it. Give me a second. I'm really trying to find where we went to the freaking festival.
We can't get the himbo. The himbo is locked behind the gate.
This is where Callie came in. And I could have sworn it happened before Callie came in.
Come back. It's the
Welcome
chaos
back.
that you look.
Hello. Oh, you can't pick up other people's stuff.
Going for Waku. Oh, it's right here. Okay. It did happen later on in stream. Here we go. So watch this. Watch this, because I need y'all to see that I put a cherry in there. Cherry shouldn't poison the freaking pot. Okay, I lost the cherry.
I'm not even playing.
There's the hacky sack. That's right. Well, we probably can't. What do you mean? The backer, Cherry Blossom Festival. Waku.
In the back.
Other Damn it. Oh yeah, here's where I was trying to poison the town,
So
but
when
I
you go
couldn't.
to the Halloween festival, you'll get to see everybody in their costumes, including the backers.
Damn it. I mean, yeah, we'll put a cherry in there. See?
Will you really?
I did.
I mean,
I
I
put a
could
cherry
put
in there.
my other
Yes, we're
option
talking about the
in
acorn
there,
thing,
so-
Trickster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember Waku?
Also, hi,
Waku's eating
Popsy.
this.
Welcome in. And yes, we're working on Trickster. I'm sorry we did like a whole detour, but I need y'all to see that Blue poisoned the town. Because I specifically asked Blue and was like, hey, I couldn't put anything like, you know, bad in there. I don't know how you put something bad in there, because Blue admitted that they put something bad in there. It wouldn't. Yes, if you. Right.
I thought it would start it. I didn't think it would do this.
That is funny. It wants me to donate.
Yes, if you have
Oh,
any
okay.
like food items, you can donate
wow.
towards the pot. If you don't worry about it. I tried putting scrap in the pot. It wouldn't let me do that. Nope. It said, no, you can't put trash in here. I'm like, damn. But what if
You
I
can put
wanted
trash,
to?
but the inedible thing I put in was fine.
Oh, you hear that,
What
right?
did you put in there?
You hear that, right?
It's a mystery.
Oh, start a minute. There you go. Okay.
She said she put the inedible thing in the pot. Now watch what
Yay!
happens.
Soup is now ready. Big thanks to all your contributions. I hope nobody ever does like a potluck like this during these trying times in real life, because I
I
would
did
trust
not, Blue!
everybody to put something okay in there, and something
Right.
that where it's just like, oh yeah, you know, they definitely washed their fruit and vegetables.
Considering what you've been trying to do, you're right. You are.
And everybody's
absolutely
just
right.
like, oh, Blaze poisoned
Yeah.
the
Thank you
town.
for teaching us this life lesson. I hope
Now watch
everybody
the
is
judge
taking
taste
notes.
it.
Toss a tainted cookie in the pot.
See, now y'all get the reference.
I wish you could see the look on my face.
Blue
Now
done
y'all know
killed
the
judge.
origin of the cookie.
Oh my god! Her face!
There she is, officers.
You see her hunched over. You see her hunch over.
Famous last words.
She hunched over.
Oh my god.
And I've
Poor
never
Thomas.
seen this ending in Coral Island in my life.
Good job, Blue. You killed the judge. They're all so disappointed.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever gotten this reaction out of her.
I've never seen her say that about my soup ever. I can't even.
Like
I'm
her
losing
falling
it.
to her knees going, yuck, sent me. I did not. I did not. It was Blue. Because listen what Blue says.
Just like that soup.
Oh my
What did you
God.
put in, Blue? Now her stomach
That was
hurts.
an acorn.
She put in an acorn.
The ground.
She put in an acorn from the ground in the soup. She put in an acorn. I did not
It's
force
actually
your
his
hand.
officers.
I
There's
just
no
said
harm.
I was trying to poison the
Sometimes
town and I
just
was
also
trying to put
put
trash in
things
there.
inside
The
the
game wouldn't let me put trash in the soup. You aren't supposed to be like, oh, well, if Blaze can't put trash in there, I'm going to try and find something to put in there that just
giving
makes
you
the
a
soup
whole
nasty.
of not putting. What did I
Ruin the
just
soup,
say?
put everyone's safety in danger. Let me be a warning to you, stares at Blaze. Tomorrow you in the future.
Oh, God.
I have never seen this before.
Don't have to
never
worry
seen this
about the
either.
town
This
rating
is
if you
great.
just kill the judge. Exactly, Brass.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
No, he's disappointed. Oh my god.
He was
You
Connor
killed
was
this
just like
woman.
somebody put some nasty vile
dirty
things in
acorn
this soup. And Blue's over here
clutching her
just like,
stomach.
yep, I put a dirty acorn in
Charles
there.
is probably gonna have to pump her stomach.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, that's what happened on stream Sunday. Blue put a whole acorn in there. A whole acorn. And poisoned the judge. While the rest of us, myself, putting in a cherry. I don't know if Salem put something in there. But yeah, nope. Acorn soup made the judge lose her intestines. Lose her lunch. I know, right, Salem? If I assassinate the judge, I put a cherry in there. You can eat a cherry. You put a whole acorn seed in the ground. In there. What's wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh, a poison cherry? The cherry's not poison. You can literally cook with it. Acorns are... You see how you said somewhat, Blue? You see how you said somewhat? Yeah, you remember that. You remember that somewhat. Remember that somewhat really well. Because that's going to come back and get you. Oh. But no, that was the highlight of Sunday stream. It was great. It was fantastic. She was squirrel shaped. Wow. She was squirrel shaped is a statement. That was a statement. That was a statement you just made. You just made. All by yourself. You feel proud about yourself, Blue? You feel proud about yourself? Go over here. Blaze ain't invited me ever again. You swear to God. I am just, as much as I fault you for poisoning the judge, I'm also very proud of you because you accomplished something that I could never do in Coral Island, but I just saw as many flaws as I could in, like, you know, opening up a soup, opening up a whole large pot for, like, just anybody in the town to just come together and put food in. Do you know how dangerous that would be in real life? And how many quote-unquote pranks would most likely be, like, happen in the background as a result of it? Y'all know y'all got pranksters out here who be harassing folks in a Publix, in a Walmart, in a Target, talking about some, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna buy this TV? I'm actually gonna smash it. No, for real though. It's just a joke, friend. It's just a joke. So imagine that with food. Imagine that with a huge potluck involving food. And everyone is tasked to just, you know, bring something in, and you're just going based off the honor system. You know people don't act right. You know people won't act right. Just the fact people were going around licking ice cream jars when they had like no plastic seal around them should tell you that. Like, they don't care. They do not care. Ba-da-ba-dum. Like, some people will be like, oh, you know what? I think I will piss in the soup. It's like, that's not cool, my dude, because, you know, not only are adults eating this, what if minors are and you've just pissed in the soup and poisoned somebody? Just like Homegirl, who thought it was an okay deal. What was it? What was it that I was discussing? Where Homegirl was just like doing nasty things in the grocery store on OnlyFans to produce. And the grocery store ended up having to like toss out things. And the only reason why they knew about that was because some lonely guy was just like, hey, let me check out this OnlyFans. Oh, yuck, she's doing nasty things in the in the grocery store. I should report this to the authorities. No one would have ever known. And she over here pissing in couscous. And a family of 4 picks up that, you know, jar of that. And, you know, it's stuff like that. Like, dang. You've poisoned that whole family. All for your sick nonsense. Your content. Talati makes you burn the calories before you can get it. You're still sketched out today when you get a tub of ice. Same, Brass. Same. I bought a tub of, like, what was it? Breyer's ice cream. And it didn't have the seal. And I'm just like, so many people could have licked this ice cream. So many. And I haven't bought Breyer's in years, but I was craving vanilla chocolate chip. So I was just like, I'm just going to risk it. Because I'm not going back to the store to be like, hey, I'm going to return this. Because they could easily be like, did you lick this ice cream? They're not going to take it back. But it's just like, I think of things like that nowadays because of the wildness that people be thinking of when it comes to like grocery stores and like the products they provide for people. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this now. I don't know who all has touched this. I might regret so many things later. And I kind of like my immune system right now. I want to keep that intact if I can. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, or if it wasn't washed thoroughly, it's just so many things. So many things could be wrong with that. The girl who did the OnlyFans stuff with groceries. Hold up, let me see if I can find that. There we go. Please don't play. Okay, thank you. Yeah, she was peeing on grocery store food. Because I'm pretty sure the ice cream licking thing happened before the pandemic. I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember that happening. Like being a trend before Ovid K hit. But yeah, an online creator has been charged with criminal mischief and allegedly making disturbing videos of her contaminating store products by urinating on them, spawning an investigation and a product recall dating back 4 years ago. And mind you, this happened, I think it was, if not this year, it was last year. But the investigation began on February 14th, Valentine's Day, when Keene Police Department in New Hampshire received an anonymous tip-off regarding a woman, later identified as 23-year-old, their name, I'm not going to reveal their name here, who had posted disturbing videos to an internet site of her contaminating items in a local business with her urine. According to the statement from the Keene Police Department, released on Friday, police immediately launched an investigation in cooperation with the local grocery store of Monadnock Food Co-op, and the affected items were removed in coordination with the health department, officials say. And if I remember correctly, it was like thousands of food that ended up having to get thrown away because this woman had like peed on so many things. It was all for content. Yeah, and it was several videos recorded from basically now, as early as 2021. And it's like the store ended up losing more than $1,500 in destroyed merchandise and cleaning costs. Like, all this just for content. All this just for content. She owed them money. She really did. Like, it's just, and it's just like, my heart goes out to like the family members who possibly bought some of those tainted items without the grocery store or the community knowing this was going on. And it's sad that it took one innocent individual after several years who was just like, I just want to check out her content. It's Valentine's Day. She's hot. I think I will just like take a peek and see her doing something so vile to be like, yeah, this is a reportable offense. I need to go to the authorities with this. Like, I appreciate them for doing so. Because so many other, people who digested her content didn't say shit. They were just like, oh well. I guess they're just poison now. Like, who cares? Like, all that matters is just like, I get my jollies off. I'm like, oh, that's pretty terrible, man. Like, you value your enjoyment time versus reporting something that's just like, yeah, that's just pretty awful. Yep. Yep. And it's just sad. It's just truly sad. Because I'm like, y'all could have, not done this. You could have. There's like so many other ways that you could make content and make it your own at that. And you chose the route of being like, hey, I'm going to piss on some melons because it's hot. No, please don't do that. Do not do that. I was about to say, where the hell did that ad come from? It's literally just because I had that open. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. PP on fruit for clout, yeah. It's like, what was it? There's another content creator who does similar stuff like that too. I don't know these folks' names because I don't follow them and it's just not funny. But like, there was some dude. It's just like, it's funny at the thought of just like, how silly can you be to do that? Oh no, we're not gonna talk about the pasta panties. We're not gonna talk about the pasta panties. Listen, Trickster, but that is another example of just like, please don't do that. Like, I hope she ain't feed nobody that panty panini. I really hope nobody had that. Cause if so, I'm just gonna be like, you might want to get your system checked out, cause that's nasty. That's nasty. You don't know what all been up in them panties, and she just strained pasta with them. Like, ugh, ugh, ew. Like yuck. All the fruits and stuff, yeah. There was one dude who was going around spraying Raid on chicken. I also haven't forgiven that person too. He was a dum-dum as well. And I'm just like, what possessed you to do all this? Like, are you that desperate for attention? To where you gonna go out of your way to go to your local grocers and spray Raid on chicken? On a whole rotisserie chicken. Like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And then to make matters worse, that was the only thing that he did. He was like going around like harassing other folks. Oh, that's right, I forgot. He These people are demented, man. They really are. He went to, I can't remember if it was like a Best Buy or like some sort of store where people were like going there shopping. And so it's not one of those places that have like the automatic sliding doors. It's one of those that has like the handles that you have to pull out or push to go inside. And so he took like, I don't know if it was like a broom or something else. No, he took a chain. I think he took a chain. He took some sort of like chain or something and barricaded everybody who was in the store shopping in and just walked away. Like, I just don't understand what goes through a person's mind to be like, haha, I think I will lock people in a store today and just walk away and be okay. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Some people got families to feed. They gotta go to work and you over here doing stupid shit like this. And then there was another time where he went to some fast food restaurant, went to the back, like where the kitchen was, picked up a dead bird and flung it at a person. And I'm just like, I really don't understand what goes through people's minds when they say they're gonna do things like this. Because it's just, there's something not that, you're not all there. I'm sorry. You just really are not all there. And I need you to seek some sort of help. Because this can't be healthy for you to just go around doing these types of things to other people, impeding their lives just for content or for a joke. You all, they had life insurance. Salem, it's the way I would be throwing hands, especially if I had like a emergency to take care of. Oh, I'd be so heated. They better hope and pray they got life insurance. You don't think you ever need to read the news again? It's so depressing, but like at the same time, you find out so many things that you think you're okay with, and by okay meaning like, oh, I've seen it all. There's nothing else that, you know, could happen in the world that affects me that heavily. And you're always surprised, like, nope, I didn't think I would have a fear of this, but yet here we are. Here we freaking are, where it's just somebody decided to, you know, be a jerk. Be a jerk. And for no reason, just be a jerk. Do 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 do. There we go. Throwing hands. I would be throwing hands, feet, knees and toes, everything. Just everything, because They not about to do that to me. Not to me. Not in this household. Not this household. I think something like that is better. But yeah, people are just... Clout is a nasty drug, I will say that. I will certainly say that. Just like... I'm not gonna get into this, but I saw YJ Bay talking about them. But also, it's fallen on my timeline, too, of, like, the person who told a minor to delete themselves. And I'm just like, not the best choice of words and not the best, you know, choice to make content from that. Let's not do that. How about that? Yeah. That upset me. And I'm just like, I don't understand why certain people will do or say things like that, especially when, and I'm not saying that every person who does like charity is obviously a good person. They're not, but it just boggles my mind where it's just like, one minute you're like, oh yeah, don't do this thing, and then the next thing you're telling a person to do the thing that you're supporting to try and prevent. Like, can we actually be honest with, like, what, you know, charities are actually for and represent, and, like, you know, stuff that people are actually behind? Can we, like, just stick with those? Can you actually mean what you say? Because, like, for instance, the mental health charity that I was a part of, and graciously a part of, thank you to the Sega team, as well as Jacksepticeye for just putting everything all together for something I truly believe in. Because just like, you know, I'm not perfect. I struggle with my own mental health issues. Y'all have heard me talk about, like, you know, visiting a therapist, and, you know, it's nothing to joke about. I genuinely think that people should seek help when they're going through a very horrible time in their life. Like, please, for the love of God, seek help. But it would be, you know, unfair for me to say, support this cause, and I mock somebody who's going through their mental health journey. Like, that's awful. Like, I'm not preaching, you know, sticking to what I preach or what I say that I'm behind. And that person got clapped hard. They're back, unfortunately. Yeah. Upset you when you log back into... Yeah, same, Bento. And they probably won't. They have nothing to say. They're more so just like, yeah... I'm just gonna wait for this to die down, and, like, you know, people just let it go, and I'll be #1 again, or I'll just make content again. And it's just like, it's... I get you can't, like, change people's personality and make them, you know, be accountable of actions, very ill actions that they take on this platform. But it would be nice if people just took a little more responsibility for, you know, things that they do on here. I would appreciate that, and it would make me see you more of a, I don't know, a genuine content creator when it comes to those types of things. Just like, yeah, I messed up. I probably shouldn't have said that. There have been creators who've done that, even creators who are quote-unquote canceled now, who have said and tried to take accountability. Granted, they aren't always true to their word or really understand what taking accountability means. But, you know, I at least appreciate a person to be like, okay, yeah, I messed up. I'm gonna try and do better and actually act on being better when it comes to learning those harsh life lessons. You know, nobody's perfect, and I don't expect anybody on this platform to be perfect and, like, you know, be like, oh, well, my community is safe and it'll protect everyone from ne'er-do-wells. No community is ever safe enough to where just nobody evil or horrible could possibly get in. There's always, you know, unfortunately, bad people dwelling in the shadows, whether you like it or not, and you just have to find ways of just sort of like coping, you know, through the good and bad, and not having to interact with those individuals as much as you can. That's the best advice that I can give a person, because unfortunately we live in a world where there's bad players all around this world. You don't know when you'll run into them, how you'll meet, all that. Like, you just have to figure out ways of not encountering those situations as best as you can. You're just picking up survival skills, really. And the problems today is that we have no standards in doing stuff like that. And sometimes, not all the time. You may have, have his Twitch back, but he's quiet as hell over there. And now that more and more content creators heard about this, and yep. And like I said, they're probably going to stay quiet. One or two things are going to happen, because I've seen this happen before, where a person gets called out for bad behavior. They're going to stay quiet for a very long period of time and never apologize and just pretend like nothing happened. Or two, which I've seen with another VTuber, where they stayed quiet for a while, and then they printed out your apology document or video of saying, like, this is my apology to the community as to why I said these things, or some way of just basically justifying why that content is out there and why you shouldn't make a big stink about it. It's happened way too many times, and I already know, I'm gonna call it right now, where one of those two things are gonna happen. One of them. They're not gonna just fully go away. If they fully go away, I'll eat my hat. I don't even have a hat, but I will eat my hat if they just fully, just say, yeah, you know what? I think content creation isn't for me. And it probably shouldn't, especially if you're telling people to off themselves. That's just pretty cruel behavior. Like, earlier today, I had a troll. Frame one. As soon as I hit the go live button, it was a potential troll. I didn't give them enough leeway. Lossical. I love how Automod caught that word. GG's, Lossical. But no, that's genuinely what happens too. It's just like, I'll just generate an apology that everyone will accept, so that way we can all just move on with our lives. That's typically what's going to happen. And it's sad, but yeah, I am pretty much 100% sure that is probably one of the two routes that they will take. And nobody's going to be happy about it. They're going to be like, so you're not going to address how you told this minor about the thing? And I'm like, no, they're not, baby. They're probably not. You just, like I said, you're just going to have to live with them being an awful person and just, follow creators who you support. Don't worry so much about the bad ones. They're gonna do what, horrible people do in this space. And unfortunately, unless somebody truly gets harmed, obviously Twitch is probably not gonna take any sort of, like, really horrible actions towards them. Do I feel like they should receive a longer punishment? Absolutely. Especially considering the heaviness of the sort of, like, topic that they sort of leaned on. But, I don't work for Twitch. I don't work for Twitch, and it's just like, I'm pretty sure you know, playing devil's advocate here is just like, I'm pretty sure they're more concerned about people who are, you know, doing things where someone has truly acted on it, and Twitch can legally get into a lot of trouble if they allow it to persist. And I mean, like, you know, just a one-time thing, not saying that this is fair, just a one-time thing, you know, they're probably going to be like, all right, well, we know this person messed up once. Hopefully they don't do it again. If they do it again, or if it just, you know, becomes a thing and we see a trend here, they're going to be like, yeah, you got to go. you got to go, fam. Like, you doing a lot of damaging things to, one, our reputation, and now you've become a liability. You have to leave. Get out. That's typically just, you know, the state of affairs with like most things. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so please take what I say with a small grain of salt. Like, I am not a legal person, but this is just what I've witnessed working in corporate America. Which is a small indie company that's owned by Amazon. Yes. So, like, they can only do so much unless, like, Amazon comes down or, like, the head honcho over Twitch says, like, yeah, you gotta get rid of this user today. No sort of, like, heavy actions are probably gonna get taken against that individual, which is, again, sad, but, you know, you get what you can every now and then. Can I erase this just a little bit? Okay, yeah. I just want to do that. I just want to do that. Okay. So this is... So I can actually know what's on each layer. And then this is... Let's see. Do 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 do. Also, don't get used to the expression. I am going to change it. Do 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 do. Man, all the chill Legend of Zelda songs coming on right now. Told you to stop playing these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my playlist. I'm trying to find songs so YouTube can be happy. Twitch is typically happy with most of the songs that I play from this list, I think. Because most of them are just Game Chop songs. should be DMCA free, but for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't like some of the other songs, and I'm wondering if it's because they're Deltarune songs, which some Deltarune songs, I have been told, they are not okay. Bum 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 bum. Do I have my reference? I don't know if I moved it here. I probably didn't. It might be still in the long list of garbage I need to clean up. Because I'd be downloading so many like art references and it's just like I don't clean them up appropriately. Here it is. This is what I wanted. I'm looking for a certain expression. Sure. Need you to come up with a playlist that won't get you hit. Also, what Deltarune songs your remixes never get hit. I don't know which ones specifically. I want to say any of the ones that may have. I've noticed it with like chapter 2 and 3 and on songs, where if it's just like a remix, sometimes they'll get slapped. And what's even more upsetting is, so like there's a game called I think it's yeah, is it Super Mario 64 Decades Later? Yeah, it's a game called Super Mario 64 Decades Later, and it's just a hack. It's a hack. You can play it if you want to, but this has a lot of songs with like Deltarune remixes, and the developer who put those remixes of those Deltarune songs in the game actually has like code in that Super Mario 64 hack that says, hey, so be careful. Some of these songs, some of these Deltarune songs may get flagged by YouTube system, because unfortunately, for Toby Fox, he had to, from my understanding, basically have some of those songs copyrighted, which is unfortunate. Like, I mean, you won't get like, hey, this is copyrighted. It's just more so like, hey, you cannot monetize this video. Which sucks because like folks who probably do want to monetize their content or get something for it can't do it now because of those sort of like restrictions that he's put on those songs. And he doesn't want to do it. Like I think Toby Fox has expressed like not wanting to copyright most of his songs. Because usually his Undertale and some Deltarune songs you should be fine with, but certain ones YouTube will be like, nope, don't like that. We see that you have this specific Deltarune song. You cannot monetize this video. I want to say I got it recently too on one of my VODs where it picked up a Deltarune song. I was like, gosh dang it, man. Really? Really, you care that much? Not that I plan on monetizing my VODs channel. It's more so for archive and just showcasing what I've done in the past. So like, if any sort of like dev comes to me and is just like, hey, will you play our game? Probably not if it falls under one of these categories, because one, I either never played it, or two, it's just not something that's of my interest. Which lately I've been getting a lot of like devs asking me to play horror games, and I'm like, you do realize I don't play a lot of horror games. And if you see horror on my channel, it's probably because somebody in my community has paid me to do so. And that's how we got here. That is how we got here. Like, if you pay me to play this horror game, sure, I'll play this horror game. How much you paying, though? And that's the other factoring, you know, thing when it comes to this. Dun 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 dun. Actually, I'm gonna leave that as is. And then do something like this. I have to play with the mouth some. Oh, is this Casino Zone? I think it was. What was that? Oh no, it was Chemical Plant. That's what it was. The fight against Sans is just heartbreaking, which is why I won't do Genocide Mode. What did I say that I would do to get me to play Genocide Mode? I remember. It was if I hit Partner this year. If that manages to happen, I'll do a Undertale Genocide route. We not doing that though. Them Sims sounded way too familiar. Yeah! And you know, I should have known that, Trickster, considering I have like 3 different remixes of Chemical Plant. But for whatever reason, I was just like, actually, that does kind of sound like Casino Zone. It's just like, wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not Blaze. It's not Casino Zone. Also, if y'all don't know what this song is, it's from the trailer involving this man's master. I needed y'all to know. What? I needed y'all to know. It was a triumphant, you know, day too, because you got to see Tartaglia and what he looked like as a child. As an actual child. It's so cute. And I'm just like, ah, that's my boy. This is my boy, Tartaglia. I love him. It's kind of sad, though, her story. Beat his ass every week. You better! But also, it's something that Genshin players can say now versus back then. Because back when they first dropped his boss, he was OP. I never got to fight him in his broken state. But I remember people complaining about him when he was broken. And folks are like, hey, this ain't a fair battle. It's like, well, that's what you get for fighting that Harbinger too early. But also Hoyo was just like, but this is our prized child. He has to beat your ass. Now we're gonna make him the weakest weekly boss. But no, his lore is really good though. In my humble opinion. I know most people just see him as like, haha, a goofy character no one really cares about. But he's got great lore. As a character, he's honestly something that I don't really come across as often, I feel like. Because of how complex of a character he is. And by that I mean, like, I don't see too many villains who are just like, yeah, you know what? I'm a villain. And yes, I am here for comic relief, but when you look at like certain things that he does in game, he's kind of intelligent. And then on top of that, he kind of is just like, yeah, not only am I intelligent, but also I got like a whole family that I Major Hughes dote about. Like, he literally acts like Major Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist, who's just like, look at my sister, look at my brother, appreciate them, they're so freaking great, I love them. He's one of those types of characters, and it's just like, aren't you supposed to be evil? But he's not really evil, because you see him basically fraternizing with the Traveler quite often. Not to say that the other Fatui members have done this as well, but like, he does it the most. Where he's just like, hey, comrade, here, let me hold your hand. Back then, yes, but you got a second try? Yes. Cake! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you were playing Coral Island! Hi, Cake, how was it? Did you check out the multiplayer yet? And also, welcome in Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual dragon queen Vtuber here on Twitch, and we're just doing some arts. Before y'all came in, we were talking about Tartaglia and his lore. And yes, to answer your question, James, he actually was quite difficult when they first released the game. This was like really early Genshin player content. And like back when Leeway was like fresh out the gate new. He was actually hard. I never got a chance to fight him when he was broken, like I said, but I remember the several reports that were just like, yeah, I've gotten stuck at this boss. My game froze, I died, and I'm like, dang, it's that bad? What happened? It was fun. You ran into a quest bug and you had to figure out later, but you had upgraded your house so you can have kids with Raw. Oh my god. Also, Kuyu Cosmic, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. We got a double raid. I apologize. I promise I wasn't ignoring y'all. But welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual dragon queen VTuber here on Twitch. And we're doing some artwork today. Normally, like, I typically do, like, variety gaming, which I pretty much play everything except for, like, horror, first-person shooters, and sports games. But I be here for the action RPGs, JRPGs, platformers, narrative games, because I love doing voices for characters who have no voices, and all that jazz. But welcome on in! Bowser Pillow. Yeah, unfortunately, this is my ex. This is my ex. This is my ex. This is what chat has given me. But if you want to know who my my best dragon daddy is, hold up, I gotta bring back my other arm. This best boy right here. This is my best boy. I'm gonna throw this away. Don't tell chat I threw the Bowser pillow away. You know what? Thank you. Thank you. I will take the Raihan Daki. Thank you so much, Pyro. Thank you, lovely. You love when you're bald because you get to admire the horns. Thank you, Kiryu. Thank you. Thank you. Chat loves making me bald at midday, which I keep forgetting. I keep introducing myself as bald at... No. Blaze at midnight instead of bald at midday. I'm bald at midday when I'm this. And I'm this. Oh, you gave me Dragon Daddy again. Hold up, let me grab my arm again. Oh, there you go. There you go. Bald at midday is so wild. Thank Tig, because Tig was the one who gave me that fucking nickname. And there's been, like, so many other, like, configurations of my name from my community since then. Lycoon has come up with another one. It's like Weavette Mid-Noon or something like that. Oh, any case, let me properly introduce myself with a raid video. So enjoy.
My path is the only path I can take. Yeah, I know it's chosen. There ain't no easy road. Gotta create it. It's not given. I'm just living. I'm just living. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going. Hold the drive. Let the downside up to top notch. Whatever haters do. Hot top that. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like how we did. But now I do it like what?
Feed your artist.
Determination, like just imagine things that happen. Set the ass laughing. You go there, please gotta keep asking. Losers terribly anti-facto. What you don't possess, it's not in stores. I work my ass while you in a bad store. Turning dust to gold, hardcore. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch Watch where you're going, hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Shake it like it's heat. Hold the drive. Coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you're going, hold the drive.
Also, thank you. I appreciate it. Do. Man, Automod chill. Automod chill. Don't worry about it, Mr. Freeman. They've always been here. I promise. Well, maybe not always, but I try to keep them here. Also, let me make sure I didn't miss my wife going live. Oh no! Wait, was that earlier today? No! No! She's not live. She's not live anymore, is she? No, she is! Yes! 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 Yes, I win! Yes, I win! She's still alive! Oh, we may go rape my wife. We may go rape my wife. Oh my god. Oh my god. I panicked so hard. Oh. I should double check though, because I'm gonna be so mad if I lost my stream streak. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna flip over so many tables because I saw she went live like earlier today while I was at work. I'm like, no! No! Like, I hope this isn't her second stream, but I have a feeling it probably is, and I probably just lost my stream streak. I don't know. We're gonna hope and pray it's not the case. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's kind of. I have to wrap up because I realized I went over the time that I said that I would. The stream continues. The stream streak. Your brain isn't braining. No, you're good, Brass. I don't know if you knew this, but there's a keyboard set that is P5 and PR. What? I can believe that. Keep them streaming. Yes. Yes. Listen, I kind of want to continue going down because I haven't finished everything, and I also haven't put the netting on Trickster yet. I still gotta add the mesh netting as well as like the color up top. There's so many things that I have to do. Should I do the hair? I think I will do the hair. And then we'll call it a stream. That's the one thing that I want to see if I can knock out. And hopefully it takes me not too long, but we'll see. You just bought the P3R1 because you got P5 keycaps. Nice. You're behaving. I'm proud of you, Bento. I'm proud. You make me so proud because you're behaving. You're behaving. You can say hi. You can say hi. You can say hi. Oh, yeah. Looking into each other's eyes. You say hi. For the sound, you can say hi. You can say hi. Don't pay me no mind when I start singing silly like that. I promise I can actually sing. I just like to sing silly whenever I stream. It's just something I've always done whenever I play music while I'm streaming. Speaking of BRC, you seen Team Reptile's post? I have not. I haven't kept up with like a lot of like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk stuff since oh no. Not Mania! Oh, I gotta turn this up now. New game? New game? Oh, I'm actually kind of like interested in that. Send that over to me, Trickster. Let me take a little peeky peek. bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Me out. Wait, I like that. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 bum. I still remember when this was Pop No Tart's raid song, if I remember correctly. Good times. Dun 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 dun. Mania. Mania. Ba-da ba-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-dun. And I don't know how long this will still. In DM or chat? Oh, in DM. Because I want to take a good look at it after stream. It's just you. Isn't it great, Bento? Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum bum. You're giving me a little mania. Na 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 na. You're giving me a little mania. 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 Bum ba ba bum ba bum bum. Such a good song. Bald is beautiful. Damn right. Welcome in, Turtle. How be you? Do. We're actually close to ending stream for today, but I wanted to at least try and get the hair bits for our good friend Trickster done here. I know I'm gonna have to do some cleanup with this, especially with this part on that side at least. Oh my. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. I was about to say, what song is that? Of course it's a Legend of Zelda one. That's a little bit better. We got a sampling ideal? Send it my way. I'd be curious. What you cooking? Also, let me double check. Oh, thank God. I kept my stream streak. I was literally about to fight somebody. I was literally about to fight someone. I was like, no! I need my stream streak. Ooh. I was about to rip somebody's whole stomach out. Oh, no, that's the song that... Oh, I gotcha. I got you. Listen, I can't miss another stream of my wife. I literally have gone out of my way to just try and log on whenever I'm like out and about with like friends. Like that's how dedicated to the cause that I am without losing my stream streak. I'm like, I can't lose this. I know there are people with bigger stream streaks than me, but I can't let this go, because if I let it go, I'm not gonna be motivated to get it again. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna return to doing it again. I'm just gonna be like, no, nope, I don't want my heart broken anymore. I worked so hard to get to 100. I'm not doing this no more. I give up. No one has to die today from a lost stomach. I was gonna rip it out. I know we were talking about Jurassic Park, but that's how I would feel. I would be like that raptor that just says, you know what? This man doesn't need his intestines anymore. They're mine now. They're mine. You don't need them. You don't need them. I know you think you need them, but you don't. You don't need them. Let's try this. And they really want me to listen to this new Zelda playlist that I got on here. That I clearly added on by mistake. I think I added this here because I was just like, I'm gonna circle back around to listen to this. I don't know what's on it, but I just want this here so that way I can have an excuse to make sure I listen to this. And I did, and I don't want to listen to it no more. Not for this stream. It's more so... I think this is more so tailored for, like, my Coral Island streams, where it's just like, I want more chill beats versus, you know, the more hype ones that I typically have. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, I have definitely gone over my time limit for this. I'm sorry, I just wanted to try and get the hair done. I'm still probably gonna play around with it just a little bit more. But I'm liking it so far. So far. It's okay. But we're gonna add some more accents and stuff like that the next time. If not next time, most likely offline. The hell is not seat you ass right? Wait, what? What? What are you saying, Lycoon? You did more than enough. Oh, thank you, Trickster. Thank you. I hope I do it justice. But yeah, I am going to be working on this. Hopefully a little bit offline, a little bit online. And if not online, again, we'll be circling around to the next person, my next victim for the plush types. So, but in any case, I am going to go ahead and switch it over. Boom, 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 boom. Hello. Where it go? Where it go? Yes. Give me that so I can toss that away. Yippee! I'm free! I'm free! I'm free from art! Yippee! For right now, anyway. I will be back to doing some more work on this. But I do appreciate you guys dropping by as always. And I appreciate y'all co-working alongside me. And if not co-working, just watching the art, just chatting with me. It's always greatly appreciated because you could be anywhere else but here, and you chose here, which means the world to me. So thank you very much. Any case, if you like what you saw here today, definitely consider checking out the rest of my content. Oh, of course, Stream Deck. Why? Why? Is it because social's triggered already? No. 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 Here, I'm just gonna type it in. There we go. But feel free to check out the rest of my content. I am on Twitter. I am on Blue Sky. That's where you can typically see my stream schedule. Like for today, that's how y'all knew that there was going to be an art stream for today. If you want to see offline content, check out my YouTube. If you want to see previous streams of games that I've done or content that I've done, you can check out my VODs and clips channel, respectively. Yes, I do have 3 different YouTube channels. Check them all out. Support them! Support them. You might find content on there that you actually really enjoy, and you know, come back and scream in my ear and be like, Blaze, you did a great job with that. It'll definitely be very nice to me. You're so cool. No, you're so cool. Hi. Hi, welcome in. But no, that is going to be it for me. The next time we stream will be Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. We'll be doing some more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hopefully we're coming close to the end of the game, because I don't think it's a relatively long game. All things considered, and I feel like we should be getting close, considering we're at like almost 1,000, very close to the end. We'll put it that way. But yeah, if you want to see some Donkey Kong Bonanza, definitely drop by Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is what I'm shooting for. But any case, we are going to raid my lovely wife, because I don't get a chance to do this most of the time because she be off. I almost typed in the 13s. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I was like, how did it know to post that? It's because you did the command, Blaze. You didn't do the other thing. So, there. Oh, hey, my playlist looped. My playlist actually looped. It takes about 3 hours to get through the entire thing. That's wonderful. But yeah, copy one of those raid messages. We're gonna go say, oh, we got 69 viewers. No one leave. No one leave. I'm gonna raid the funny number to my wife. I'm gonna raid the funny number to my wife. Make sure to copy the raid message. We're gonna go send the funny number to my wife. I will see y'all Friday for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Bye-bye!